Good evening, everybody. It is our regular Joe Poker Show, Tuesday night here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. And this is a 1-3 no-limit hold'em cash game. This is a $200 to $500 buy-in. We will be going till 6:15 tonight. And our next live stream will be this Thursday for the No-NIT Thursday. We've got a great table lined up for that and a really good table here tonight. Some of our regulars, some of our favorites returning, and we can see they're getting everything settled. We've got Buddha, we've got the Spaniard, we've got Kyle, we've got Sam, and Patch will be coming in. And let's talk about the next big thing, because we are just coming off one heck of a series. And then the next big thing to come your way, the 5-year anniversary, April 9th through the 19th. This is yet another Millie here at the Reserve. This is a $600 buy-in, $40,000 starting stack, 30 minutes levels on the day ones. And then the day two will be 40-minute levels, and we'll be going live with that day two on the 20th of April. And it's going to be a big one, and particularly after this series that we came off of this past week. My goodness, we saw so many new faces and some big names coming in, and I think we're going to see a lot more of those new faces and big names coming in for the Millie. I had mentioned on our last live stream that we were going to start our satellites for the Millie this past Monday. I was incorrect. Sorry about that. We will have a satellite Thursday, and then next week we will be doing satellites every Monday and every Thursday for this, an opportunity for a $65 buy-in to get a seat into the day one of your choice for this $600 buy-in big tournament. And as always, just want to thank everybody. I see there on the chat somebody said something about Jordan. Yes, Jordan is here, and he is going to be playing this cash game here tonight. We might see our old friend Tarantula Nick jump in. He has put himself in as an alternate. But this Tuesday night has become so much fun, playing much bigger typically than a 1-3. I'm in the booth right now by myself, and that's okay. Might be having somebody join me here in a little bit. We'll see how the schedule goes here, because Tuesday night tonight is a $65 buy-in deep stack. That tournament got started at 6 o'clock, and that is filling up quickly in terms of filling the room up, because it's also Tuesday night the Queen of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts close to $12,000 prize pool. If you're in the building playing cash or playing in the tournament, you can buy yourself a ticket or more for $5 a piece. Put your name on the ticket, put it in the drum. If your name is drawn, and we're drawing 2 names, your name is drawn, you get to go up to the board and choose a card. If you pick the Queen of Hearts, that is the total prize pool. If you pick the Joker, then you get 10% of the prize pool. Just for getting your name drawn, though, you get $200. And that's going to be going on every Tuesday and every Saturday night. We also see Honey Bear is going to be playing tonight. We saw him on the live stream for our big main event final. And we've got Lumpy.
Might need to. Who's getting aggressive on the 4 players?
The first one, got a hand. Gotta play my hand.
Right?
First hand of the night.
Can you slide your cards one more time for me? Got them. Check around.
Everybody checks around. Kyle now picks up a pair with his 5-4. He's going to bet out. Buddha lets go with the pocket 4s.
Yes, won the first one, baby.
That's right. Kyle wins the first one.
That's what I said.
Kyle with a shout out to his mom, his grandma, and grandpa. Last time Kyle was on the stream, his grandma checked in. A lot of kind words for her grandson. I hope you're out there again tonight. as I mentioned, we'll be going till 10:15 tonight.
Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jordan.
And there's Jordan. And there's Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good. What's your starting list, Sam?
460.
460 for Sam.
I guess I'm not straddling now.
Yep.
Is that what you want on there, Jordan? Has your name on that?
Yep, yeah, it's good.
You got, what, 300?
Yes.
You start with 3.
Tell James that Sam fucked up the straddle.
Yeah, he's good with that. You got your trial, bro.
Huh?
You can double check.
For our main event
First time for everything.
5 on the button.
this past weekend, and we saw Honey Bear on the live stream on the feature table, and he did wind up taking 14th place,
Real blue.
taking home a prize of 4,500.
We're
This
in,
year?
we're
We
in
haven't
the,
played this year.
we're in the different sport, so it's a good hoodie
Yeah,
right
5
now.
Talk about last
Nobody
year.
cares
We
about
still
that.
talk about last year, bro. Yeah. We want to talk about the last 4, or you talk about the last 120.
That might do something in basketball.
Heads up.
Heads up action. Big Slick Rick raising to 15 with Big Slick. And he hits an ace right in the window. Kyle gets a piece of this middle pair with the 9.
I think we're gonna be looking up again.
I don't think so. I think he's going to turn that triple on real quick.
I don't have the warm and fuzzies about Underwood being ready in one more year.
Boy, Shimmy be very disappointed in me.
Did you pulled them 10-8?
Left the open ender with it.
As long as they keep beating Ohio, it doesn't matter what
Yeah, but I mean, they killed us this year. Right? But they got a lot back. And actually, it's a hard conference, so it's not like
$5 straddle.
I just think we're another 3
One short.
Picture. We did get most of the Utah players though.
I think he's in the line, they said.
I do like the
Matches in
coach,
line.
yeah, I gotta admit, I've always.
I didn't see Shimmy.
Even though he's trying.
Cool. Or $5 straddle, right? Option.
Let me see if I'm gonna raise here. Nope.
One player.
You do have to look at one.
Let him live. Check. Check.
My God, I should have raised.
15.
Buddha bets out his middle pair. Big Slick Rick probably not going anywhere. He is open-ended.
For a minute.
Heads up action. And now the flush draw for Buddha. And Buddha takes that pot down. Buddha with a shout out to Paps. Hey, Paps down in Florida. Buddha was telling me how every time he's on the live stream, you're out there watching him from Florida. Always get very enthusiastic.
What you starting with?
I'm gonna have to insist.
You want to make sure, got a shout out. I'll do those shout outs again later just in case we've got more players coming on right now, more viewers coming on.
500 or not?
Right now, if you get a chance, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. The like button here
I don't know how to
on the algorithm of YouTube helps us out a great deal.
You charge
The
it
tip comes, put it in the box.
I got two.
Training. Training's over.
Okay.
They used to just have a monkey with it, but now they actually have a real bag.
And now
A real fucking.
Matthew Patch. What's he going to use tonight? He was, other times he's been on here as
raise to 15.
OG Patch. Big Slick Rick. Another nice starting hand. Ace-10 of hearts. In the cutoff, raises it to 15. Spaniard coming along with pocket fours. And an ace once again right in the window for Rick.
James, do you know what the Queen of Hearts is at?
I'll speculate. I check.
Spaniard wants to see one more, and he's going to check in the dark.
4 5 cards.
Rick just needs to fire at this, and sure enough, Spaniard gets out of the way. And a squeak of the duck. Can't disappoint. Got to make sure he gets that duck squeak.
That's the whole point of it.
5 under the gun.
You wouldn't do it if it didn't make Vic frustrated.
Yeah.
That's right, Buddha. Got to do that just for me. Got to squeak the duck.
We're sitting out there.
That you straddling?
No.
My God, it's reckless.
Raise to 15.
I've seen both players do it. Straddles are getting raised.
Jordan
After our worst player.
picking up King Jack, bumps it up, and another starting hand here for Big Slick Rick. Ace Jack. Honey Bear going to see what this looks like with Queen 9. Patch, who had straddled, needs 10 to complete. And he's going to defend that straddle. Four-handed going to the flop.
He's never gonna forget it. No, of course not.
What, a couple of years ago, you beat him in hand?
15,
right,
15
yeah.
years ago.
And I think we've got an action flop here.
20
Quads
bucks.
now, so.
15 years ago for 20 bucks.
Losing to quads was pretty brutal.
Playing 25 cents, 50 cents.
You don't remember exactly.
Jordan, the pre-flop aggressor,
I'm pretty sure I
with
bet.
middle pair,
That's 50. The last
bets
hand was
50.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had like one pair, and then I turned river, hit the 2 pair. and then I
Jack,
broke. Like, I'm
Jack
pretty
three.
sure, yeah.
Jack 3 against Queens. I
Yeah.
flop top set.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, I think I did check. That's it.
Yeah, queen 3 sounds about right.
Yeah, that's
You had
Here we go, heads up. Jordan looking for the last king here in the deck, but it's not to be.
check. Check.
A free card here from Big Slick Rick.
Well, it was good for me, and I remember it, so. There you go.
Take his money, Rick.
Ace check.
Yeah, man.
Big Slick Rick off to a good start here tonight.
There's a 20 hand limit. You can only play 20 hands tonight. I think you done played 8 of them.
You remember last time we played with him, he won every hand for the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
Don't remind me of the PTSD.
You lost the last.
One hand.
He's talking about that. The last hand is going. Shimmy split that.
So you swore off bomb pots, Rick?
Yeah.
No more bomb pots for Rick.
Are we bomb potting tonight?
Nope.
I wish we were.
Did you, if that wasn't the,
It was after the stream.
oh, okay. Good. Everybody talked a bit to it.
I've gone too far. Same fold. Raise the 30
Sounds
bucks.
fair.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Patch in the small blind. Putting the pressure on. 10-4. He's going to raise up to 35. Gets a call from Lumpy.
I do. Thanks, buddy.
And Patch does flop 2 pair. 9s and 4s with a 10 kicker.
20.
Continuation bet. Kind of a step down bet here. Good bet to figure out where you're at against a player like Lumpy. I didn't get a chance to talk to Patch beforehand, but I'm going to presume that his shout out tonight is to his wonderful family. If you've been to the reserve and step up to the cage and you see the smiling face of Jody, that is his wife.
You can have that next to your chair.
I didn't want to move it all the way over. Because I didn't want my coat to fall. I wanted to just have it sit next to the wall.
Raise the 10.
50.
Yep. Raise to 50.
Well, I think they're starting to feel comfortable here.
There shows the bluff.
Lumpy,
Ace deuce.
big bet with ace jack of diamonds. And a shout out tonight to Kiwi Colleen. Thank you so much for checking in with us here on the chat. It's been a New York minute since you've been on here, and I hope all is going well.
Good players, huh?
We really appreciate all your support. Kiwi, one of your favorite players, Buddha on the live stream tonight.
Well, he's right. I can't say I don't have a comeback to the truth.
Now Buddha, speaking of Buddha, must be the Kiwi Colleen karma. He picks up queens.
Get in here with something shitty. Oh my God, you folding that?
I know, super tight.
At 5-9.
Kyle's travel's easy, guys. Kyle's travel's easy.
Okay, doesn't protect his kids.
Take my $5. For $10.
Can't leave them outside. Cool.
$10, I'm calling on anything.
Yeah. I might teach this guy to play.
Good suited.
Shit, you have half the money already in there.
Beat Connor Stallions would have called him, told him what you had.
There's no such thing as a bad hand, just bad flops. I just won a 7 deuce. You see that? 8 threes better.
Raise to 12.
Now the queens move over a couple of seats for Honey Bear, raises to 12.
Raise to 30.
Sam makes the call, and Buddha feeling frisky. He's going to raise it up to 30 with Jack 9 of hearts. See what Honey Bear does here once it comes back around to him. And he does 3-bet this
102.
to 102.
You gonna be like that? I'll let you have it.
Shrinkage there.
The water was cold. The water was cold.
Found out where I was.
Best of luck, everybody. Eddie's coming in. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Evan.
Oh, thank you. I didn't
And
realize-
we've got a dealer change.
I wrote it
There's the
on
cumulative winnings. However, the night is young. We will be going till 10:15 tonight. The regular Joe Poker Show here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Our next live stream will be Thursday night for the No-NIT Thursday.
Queens.
We will not be having a live stream this Saturday.
He was scared.
And then next Tuesday, we're going to have a special presentation. There was a big cash game that Plouffe and the Team Michigan put together last week. It was taped, and we're going to replay that. And Plouffe will be coming in. That's what's scheduled right now, so that he and I can commentate for that cash game. But Saturday the 14th, we'll be back to our Saturday edition of the $550 buy-in sit and go. In the meantime, 5 players going to this flop. Buddha raising with 5-4, and he gets an interesting piece of this. Nobody with a heart. Let's see who has the heart to bet it. Patch not going anywhere with his pocket 8s.
Why you close the trunk out? You just up with me.
So here we go, heads up.
You want a heart drum?
Buddha keeps the pressure up, now betting 50.
125.
and Patch is going to bump it up.
Are you on a hard drive?
Yep. He's there.
Really?
Let's see one if you want.
Oh, put the heart on it.
Which
We'll
one do
see
you
both of them in about 15 minutes.
Card one. Card one. I bet. I'll just leave them both on there. It's denied free information.
Good read there by Patch, and I also like how he utilized his position to make that raise into a, you know, it was a good sized pot. That raise, if Buddha makes the call, then the alarm bells can go off in Patch's head. But in the meantime, as soon as Buddha said, "Are you on a heart draw?" I think that was some information that Patch utilized to sense some weakness and put that raise out. I like that play from Patch very much.
Take his ball and go home.
$5 button straddle from Kyle. Suited ace here for Spaniard comes out with 15. Kyle's going to protect that straddle with a suited ace as well. Lumpy coming along with Jack 9. Here we go, 3 players. And Lumpy flops the straight. Spaniard with a continuation bet. Quick raise here from Lumpy to 55.
That was awful quick.
And the Spaniard looking for a jack, but there's only one left. And now he has the diamond draw. If I'm in Spaniard's seat, I find this hard to let go of. Does make the call and does not get there with either the straight or the flush. Check, check to Showdown.
Just flopping the nuts.
You play online at all? In Michigan?
Just flopping the nuts.
You play it online at all?
No, I don't play online. I play,
Anybody else see that announcement this afternoon?
It was all right.
You okay?
They confirmed that FanDuel's taken over PokerStars. It doesn't officially go until April, but I wonder if they're gonna absorb them and not put any effort into it, if that's gonna be a thing. FanDuel took over PokerStars. Yeah, but I don't, it didn't say what, it just let players know that all your stuff's gonna get moved over.
Yeah, yeah. So they bought them out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, honestly, I don't know, maybe they're just gonna operate within FanDuel, and FanDuel's massive, so I would assume that they swallow it.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
but,
just surprised.
yeah,
They've been stable for a long time.
yeah.
Just shows how much FanDuel is freaking.
It might be good.
Well, yeah.
But, PokerStars has been lagging behind WSOP.
I've always been partial to them. I've been watching it for.
I like the software better, but I think they're gonna change now.
They put their money behind it to some banks.
I don't know, I wonder, because it's not, WSOP has that whole.
An ace coming on the turn here for Sam and Lumpy, and they're going to check it. Sam with the check mark here, but he's under the gun. He's first to act. He's going to check it. Lumpy making a bet, and he's going to get out kicked here by Sam's king. And Sam with a shout out to his kids tonight. Hope you're watching. Aurora, Gracie, Cora, Denzel, and Tevin, and we're going to review tonight all of our winners from this past week. Event number 1 was the $100,000 prize pool, and that turned into a $150,000 prize pool. Dan
On Sunday?
took it down with the trophy and $25,000, $25,400. Great run by Dan.
Bob played last week.
We'll continue to bring you. That's the first of 10 trophy winners from this past series. Spaniard, the straddle's on. He's going to raise it up, and he's going to get 4 callers. 5 players going to this flop. Rainbow. Sam open-ended. Buddha with top pair. And now Sam raises it up to 75. Does the check raise on the open-ender.
Don't mind if I chip out of your rack, dude.
That's good.
2 in a row there for Sam.
Sam, you forgot to re-raise with that ace king.
Yeah, I did.
He said he's reeling the fishing about.
Yeah.
Don't want to jerk the hook out of its mouth.
There we go.
Jordan?
Here we go.
Restrap?
I don't know.
Straddle and a restraddle. And Jordan picks up pocket 10s. Takes it up to 25.
But now I would have got a shitty one.
Yeah, that's true. Playing poker for a while, Sam.
And the heater's over there for Sam. Not going to play along with 9 deuce. The Spaniard picking up jacks. And Lumpy coming along. 9-7 of clubs. We saw him earlier flop the straight. And now he gets a middle pair, an open ender, and Jordan hits his set. And Spaniard would assume that this is a good flop for him. He's going to raise this to 100 with his pocket jacks. We got a pot of brewing here, folks. Now this is a tough spot for Lumpy, I think, because he's got Jordan to his left, who was the pre-flop aggressor. He bet out with a continuation bet. The Spaniard raises to 100. And Jordan making the call here.
Oh, double check that.
And the board pairs, that's a full house for Jordan. And he's going to go all in. And a snap call here from the Spaniard.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Good fold, Lumpy.
Yeah, Lumpy says good fold, Lumpy. You are absolutely right.
I was open.
Well, you can't even hit it.
You had a jack? You had a jack?
You have a 7 still to win.
We're going to the river here. 2 outs still here for the Spaniard. So far, the pot of the night, $500. And right now, looks like it's going Jordan's way.
Bye, John. Not sure you money. Good night. Just rip it right
now,
Just
Jack.
fucking Jack's coming. No! Just run to your car.
Okay.
No.
Not only did Spaniard put his coat on and stand up, but he headed towards the door before the river came.
$100 a jack sitting in the
Yeah,
river.
seriously.
You just call it free.
Yeah. Well, they might-
I got a text on the shit right
Tell Nick we need a donkey.
there. Nick might be the device too.
I gotta.
Donkey
I don't have
said
any
seat
blue
one
ones.
right
Somebody said it's the-
Where did you get blue ones?
Seat four is donkey. Two donkeys.
Shimmy was on the list.
He's more of a donkey than
Donkeys
you.
right next to each other.
Two jackasses. Yeah. Five Joe.
Jordan gonna miss his straddle again. We made a lot
Oh,
more
the
money.
double. Oh, the double. I was like, no, I didn't.
No, that's really right. Not really do something very important. No, not. My phone. Here's the 10. Raise the 30. Call.
Four-handed going to this flop, and the jacks show up again. Two players with an ace and an ace in the window. And it gets checked around. Sam still in the lead by virtue of ace-10. Patch wants to see where he's at with these jacks. Everybody checked around on the flop. Lumpy coming along with his ace. Just a smooth call here from Sam. And now it's going to be a chop pot between Lumpy and Sam, depending upon how the betting goes. And they will chop that up.
You say chop it up? It's not a chop, it's fives.
Fives.
Oh, the
Three fives.
Three fives. I thought it was
One dealer per table, please,
I thought it
sir.
was five, five, seven, seven. Okay.
One dealer per table.
Make sure. It's a chop pie, correct? Yes.
I got worried. I was like,
You didn't fold a five, did you, Pat?
Yeah, that's me.
I thought you had the five. I thought Patch had.
Oh, did you?
I thought he might have, I thought he might
Ace king.
have.
You was thinking down there a long
Yes,
time. I
'cause-
thought, was
yeah.
you thinking about raising it? I don't know.
I was
put
thinking-
Patch on a better hand.
I
I'm
was thinking
thinking-
you can't raise that.
I'm just hoping for a big face card on the river, really, but.
If you're not, you know,
I'm gonna respond to you.
Right, and then you're caught up like that.
yeah, there's nothing to win there by raising.
Right.
You're almost happy you only bet 50.
Yes, exactly.
I had eight queen.
Look at this peer pressure. Everybody some money.
I don't know why you're trying to get.
You want
me in
blues?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. How many you need?
Got a whole rack of.
How's that feel, Blue, when you make it 30 in your first half? You got three problems.
Feels pretty good because I know I didn't hit the flop.
Yeah.
We're on a 15-minute delay here, so I'm going to do a shout out here to the Eye in the Sky, because it looks right now at this moment we have two seats open. Just make sure that one of those seats are open. I've got a couple players waiting in the wings. Somebody here on the chat asked about it.
Halfway there.
Lumpy, your cards are not read yet.
What's that?
Your cards are not read yet. There you go. Yeah. 15.
That's pretty sneaky. He's like, once he's got the first one out there, he's like, nah, what is he gonna do? Say no to the second one?
Peer pressure's a real thing. Force in nature.
Last under the gun.
Right off the other.
There you go. Yes,
I'm doing
it's
the
just
button.
that-
I'm doing
it's
the
just
button.
that- Oh, we could totally get it all around. If you, right now?
Well, we got a good player in C2 too. that's fucking-
I was saying, if he puts it in, it would go all the way to Buddha, I guarantee it.
All the way around. Only one good player at this table.
He's dealing.
I like to coincidentally like get up and do something when it's my double shot.
Well,
Just like pretend that I
that's
don't.
what
know.
MGM was.
That is a bot move.
Oh,
I'm not saying I learned it from him, I'm just saying coincidence.
Here's a raise to 12 from Buddha with ace deuce offsuit. He's going to get 4 callers. One of those is Lumpy with his pocket sevens, but Jordan ace 7 of spades and an ace right in the window for both Jordan and Buddha. But Buddha top and bottom here bets out 20.
oh.
Lumpy wants to see another card. Tough situation here for Jordan as he looks at this, the 6 deuce 5 out there, and he's starting to tell himself that his 7 is good. The bet sizing did escalate here on the turn for Buddha. And he trusts his read, lays it down, and Buddha takes that one down with 2 pair. Buddha with a shout out to Paps down in Florida.
You know when you're behind. You know who you're up against. Not capable of.
It's been a long time, so I don't know if you were, feeling freaky just.
People hitting deuces on the turn. Oh, I was looking at it the other way. You did flop 2 pair. I was thinking that it was the turn.
Yeah.
15.
It's like, really wanted you to have clubs, because that'd be fun.
So if you were thinking about jamming, just snapped it off.
There are 2 seats open right now. We've got the Shimmy bat signal ready to go. He might be able to make it in here in about an hour. Had a couple players that showed up for the $65 buy-in deep stack tonight. Big Slick Rick, Pocket Kings, and Lumpy now hits top pair on the board with a queen and a jack kicker.
I don't know if I've ever seen Lumpy play this many hands.
I am in second to last place for sure.
Preparing myself for Hampton this weekend.
Yeah.
Was that this weekend?
There's no way I'm anywhere above in the top half.
We've played like 12 hands so far, guys. I mean,
Wow, and now Lumpy
45.
Right, that's what I'm
picks
saying.
up trips.
But
not well.
No. Am I supposed to play well?
No, you keep playing what you're playing.
And Rick, it looks like he's reaching for.
Scared me when you grabbed
It's
one
not.
of them chips like that.
Yeah, Lumpy says it scared him when he reached for all those chips. Looks like he was going to raise there. The deuce is no help there for Rick.
100.
Lumpy bets 100.
I don't think you got anything.
I don't. What?
And Rick announces, I don't think you got anything.
Thank you.
And Lumpy gets paid off.
That's it.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you. Jordan will put those in the
Yeah,
box for you.
appreciate it.
Got it trained.
Good, Joe.
Took about 3 seconds to train. Quick look.
Yeah, he was like, if they give you 5, you only sneak 1, but if they give you 10, you can sneak 2.
Riri. Right, yep, got it. You got the Riri?
Hang on, I got another one coming.
Oh wait, it doesn't have to be 20?
Riri.
What?
It is 20, isn't it?
This is 20. This is 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too late.
Oh, conveniently too late.
Hey.
I'm done.
He's like, wait, you were talking.
This week at the Reserve,
Alright, look at my hands.
and there's a question about tomorrow night. Tonight is a Monster Stack.
Oh shit, now he's ready.
Tomorrow night, also Monster Stack Bounty Tournament. So the Wednesday night, $100 buy-in, $25 bounties,
Right.
15-minute levels. Cards get in the air at 6 p.m. And then on Thursday, there will be a satellite for the Millie coming up in April. Friday night, our free roll, as well as Friday night at 7 p.m. There is the $100 freeze out.
Now's a good time to get aces.
I knew it.
Oh my god, look at what happened.
Jordan pushing all in.
Do a lot of straddling, and this is what we get. Alright. There's only one hand.
Oh, don't bother looking. Just look.
And Kyle all in with Ace Jack. Buddha's going to look down at Ace Jack. I mean, Kyle for Ace King. And Lumpy pocket jacks.
Speculation.
Looks like Jordan got the big stack about 475.
Yeah, 521.
Yeah.
And now we've got the pot of the night. Previous pot, $500 going to Jordan.
I fold.
Once or twice.
And Lumpy lets go of the jacks.
We're gonna run twice. Only twice, guy.
Not big enough.
So it's Kyle with Ace King. And Jordan with pocket tens.
Hold it, ace jack.
Oh, ace. No ace.
Lumpy's going to be happy to hear that he folded and Buddha folded Ace Jack.
As passed about 10 versus ace king.
That's, what about 10 versus 18? He ain't saying anything.
9.
One more.
Oh, and now the club draw. And Kyle had a lot of ways to get there on the river, and he got there with the king. So a big double up, and they are running it twice.
Oh my god.
And he hits a king on the river again to take it all.
Had that happen to him 3
Big
times.
double up here for Kyle.
Vampire rivered it.
Event number 3 was the seniors event.
Jared had aces.
And Keith taking this down for $4,280. We had a really good turnout. That was a fun tournament. I got to play in that. Wound up taking 8th place. That's the stack I had to look at the final table. Keith was just in a dominant position very early on and ran this tournament over and did a great job at it. Keith, better known as Bad Beat Keith. Great run, Keith.
And we went from the flop too. It wasn't even.
Dealer change cumulative winnings so far, but the night is young, going till 10:15 tonight. And Kyle with a shout out to his mom and his grandma and his grandpa.
Lumpy, right?
Yep.
And they've got to be smiling right now.
I've seen you. I'll watch you play.
So you kind of
I know you're
want,
professional. I don't know why you don't play instead of.
Yeah, what's the club?
I know.
What's the 1-3 game? On the button, I see.
Now we're on.
Yeah, there's a well.
Yeah, some guys can suck better than others.
Wow.
5 to go.
I know what it is. Yeah, right in front of the line. Some glasses and that sweatshirt.
Raise 25.
Glasses, you
It's a
can see.
winning. It's a winning hoodie.
Yeah, you can see shit other people can't see with those glasses.
I totally want to see guys 10s. I want to flip these king for 500.
Yeah, run it twice.
25.
I stuck out one board.
Well, let's see if the G is from in there.
How's Brian today?
4 players going to the flop. Boy, these 8s keep popping up, and the ace keeps coming on the flop. 2 players again. 3 players this time with top pair. Kyle in the lead by virtue of the 9 kicker. Nobody with the diamond.
New bet 125.
Honey Bear raises this up to 125. Patch made a heck of a play earlier with 8s. This time he's going to get out of the way. Up to Lumpy now.
I'll let it go.
Yeah, weak kicker there, Lumpy. I don't blame you. Get that ace deuce out of the way. No chance for a redraw with that ace deuce of hearts. Kyle needs 105, and he's going to size Honey Bear up. And that raise, great position play here from Honey Bear. Gets Kyle off of that hand.
that would have been money.
I'll play for all of them.
I would have liked, I would rather have 6-4 diamonds than that.
Part of the gun strat was up.
Looks like we got a mess happening.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the last time.
Stopped on the 1 seat.
I told you.
Oh,
I'm not falling under peer
You
pressure.
hardly have any money. I won't blame you for not.
Oh, what did you say?
Oh,
I'm
here
all
it
locked
comes.
up. I'm
Here it
locking up
comes.
now. I'm locking
The
up.
last time we straddled like
started
this,
some
you,
more.
you didn't win hardly anything.
call that-
So I don't blame you for not doing it again.
It's the pincer straddle, right? I put it up and then these two
Oh,
are like,
yeah.
oh, yeah,
Peer
yeah, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do, say no?
Peer pressure me no more.
She
Right.
might have an option.
Peer pressure.
Gotta get the duster out.
We'll see you later, Rick. Be careful, bud.
Gotcha. We got a new bet, 65.
The new pack.
Patch, how much are we?
That's how all good stories start. Call.
Oh my dear, oh my dear.
Heads up, patches first. Check. What's that, 50 all in here? And a fold. Just 300 more.
You wanna see where you at?
Doesn't matter.
We'll see later.
Flats on, try to return. It's like,
You slip it.
oh, I don't really go, man.
And I'm dealing the 2-seat in, right? Five on the button. Let me make sure you get them in the square.
Didn't get them?
I don't know, last game we did. We'll move on. Raise to 15 from Buddha, we got a call. New bet, 45. Fold from 10. Fold.
Come on, James.
Yeah, he's, let him have it, let him have it.
Every time they don't read, just
Oh,
punch that
yeah.
ace.
Cards.
Very
And matches, well, we got 3 players.
They're waiting on Sam. They don't even have
Some nice starting hands once again. Lumpy pocket tens. Suited ace for Patch and a suited ace for Buddha.
Check.
Patch
Bet 50.
getting top here. Lumpy bets out, wants to see where he's at with these tens.
humming about over there.
Donations are tax-free on Tuesday nights.
Gonna call with all that humming and yapping.
Yeah, you're still allowed to call. There we go.
Thought we were going to see a check raise here from Patch. He's just going to smooth call.
Never.
Zero.
And the board pairs. Commanding lead here for Patch.
I mean, I might have accidentally.
2 pair with an ace kicker. He's going to check it. And check. Another free card, or a free card coming on the river. The check mark here for Patch.
But that's what we're, but if you take it up, I'm going to go back up on the chip sheet there for a call. Sometimes you'll think some more.
I may have
All 50 with
I
an
may have
eight
changed my
patch?
mind one time. 99 times out of 100.
And the way Patch played this, it's easy to see why Lumpy's going to make this call. He thought perhaps his tens were good, not good enough to raise, but he does make the call, and Patch takes that down.
Jordan.
I like how they're mine.
And Patch with a shout out to
You're 1-1 with
Jody and Avery.
I don't know. I can say I expect him to win.
You see 2 seats open. Technically, there's 1 seat open. We do have Shimmy on his way in. Be taking that seat shortly. This is a 1-3 no limit hold'em cash game, $200 to $500 buy-in. Our live stream is going till 10:15 tonight. Doesn't mean the game ends at that time.
Raise 30 new bet.
Battle of the blinds. Bump up to 30. I think if he made it 15, Patch probably would have made that call in position.
We're gonna raise 80 new bet.
Wasn't the Battle of the Blinds. Lumpy was straddling there. And now
All right,
Lumpy.
this is the last time I'm folding you your re-raise.
I doubt that.
Jordan gets out of the way with 9-5. There was a re-straddle on.
I had one of those too.
You out kick.
He had me out kicked, unfolded. That's a hell of a sport for you.
The whole story is what it is.
Right.
You don't wanna flip for $500 or $400 for these games?
Have ace king there.
What do you buy them?
Last time
What do
we
you buy
folded
them?
ace king was pre-World War II. And a 5 straddle. We got a re-straddle.
Yeah, he'll do the cheap ones.
Cheap.
I'm playing. He'll do the cheap ones. Guys, I'm not locked up.
I'm locked
Gotta
up.
show
Got a
us.
call.
I put a 20 on already.
Fold. Fold. Sorry.
No, one bluff.
Actually, I bought my Ohio shirt last week. My brother went there, and we used to live down there, so he used to go to the games and Millette all the time. And
Yeah.
I love it when they're good, but.
Kyle now putting
this
that
one
big stack to
feels a little
use.
more like-
Gonna raise it up with 10-8.
We're not that good, we probably are gonna get hammered.
Big Slick Rick says, I don't believe you. I'm making the call with 9-6 of hearts. Here comes the flop heads up and a
Yeah, but like,
top
I mean,
pair for Kyle.
When I was young, they don't have
Rainbow
that.
board.
But you almost can't anymore, because those guys will leave and go to somewhere else.
Dirtbag was when I was there.
Was it?
Yeah.
I was at the, I was covering state, and they were at that regional in St. Louis. And I think that's where they got knocked out by Kentucky.
Yeah, I think so.
But, yeah, he was awesome. And,
Like, my kid's a senior this year, and so the
Is he?
hockey team is ranked, and then they're
yeah,
ranked, so
hockey
it's,
was good.
he's,
Well, so does Millette get a lot of people for the games?
no.
I mean, that's a hard place to fill. It's big.
Oh, Shimmy's watching.
He plays the 10-8, the shimmy. Shimmy's on his way. Let's see if you want to play that when he's at the table.
Did you go there too? Yeah, it's a fun place. I used to live in Hamilton, so we would.
T-Bold, I love your timing there. Let's talk about that thing coming up. In the meantime, event number 4 from this past. There is Ron Bell, the Belldozer.
What's that? I wasn't. I moved there when I was.
Event number 4. He won the 8 Max No Limit Hold'em PLO tournament, taking down 27.05. Got to talk to Ron a little bit about that, and he mentioned, that his strong suit is really not PLO, pardon the pun, but he was very happy with the way he played. Obviously, taking it down.
I didn't even think of that. Going to check it.
Says he wouldn't necessarily join into a PLO tournament, but with the mix, he thought he'd give it a shot. And of course, it turns out he takes first place. And he said, any player that is considering learning more about PLO, that's a good place to enter into. Find yourself a mixed tournament. And the way we format it is it's every other level, and we've got a pot brewing here. Kyle had limped in with ace queen of spades. Honey Bear raised it up. Now Jordan 3-bets it with ace king of clubs. Patch not going to stick around with pocket fives. And Jordan going to push it all in here. See if he can get some money back here from Kyle, and he is dominant with that ace king of clubs. 3-1 favorite here for Jordan over Kyle's ace queen.
Oh, man, don't tell me
Yeah,
that.
oh, well, I didn't mean to. No, I just meant.
Once or twice, sir.
Whatever you want.
I'm always a twice guy. Stick to the rule. So go ahead. Twice. King's coming on the river twice this time. Proud.
Don't need it. What a jinx.
Oh, man. Absolutely got crushed.
Back, 7
10 ball
spades,
for a
7
sweat.
spades, 7 spades. Oh, you still hit a 10.
No way. Oh, that's good for you on the second round.
Too little too late on that first board. They are running this twice.
Not many clubs either.
3, 7, jack, 2.
Question is how many spades are left. There's 2 of them.
Oh, yes!
You missed the 7, but other than that, you nailed it.
Got me.
Literally, kid. Like, maybe no one kid.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Double up for the man.
I can't.
And so Jordan holds up after they run it twice, the ace king,
Yeah, that's true.
and he's getting some of that money back there. We are the reserve in Toledo, Ohio. And you can see T-Bold talking about the mix game that is scheduled for this Sunday here at the reserve. You can go to the mixed game poker players of Indiana, Michigan, Ohio on Facebook to check out the details on that. They run that game here, depending upon what we've got going on, but a couple times a month, at least once a month. Great opportunity to broaden your horizon on the acumen of poker, where a mixed game, it's a limit game, but every round they switch up
Bill's not happy.
different
Oh, wow, I'm happy.
Still on lockdown too, looks like.
limit games.
Usually
Can't even get his.
And it's a great group of guys. If you want to learn more about that.
That was a good one.
And I believe, T-Bold, that's this Sunday at 1 o'clock, I think it was. Or maybe it's at noon. You can correct
You've
me.
got a great sense of humor.
It's easy to joke when I'm not the target.
Laugh at all of my jokes, though. You know, it's a sign of intelligence. Good sense of humor.
Oh my.
Strategy.
Gonna be Bob.
Fold over long. Fold. Fold.
Someone told me a long time ago you can catch more fish with honey than vinegar.
You got my number, what you call it? Bill, you got
I
me?
think it's flies.
I don't got it.
Oh yeah, right. Different F word. My bad.
I can give you 20 bucks. Call. I'll check it. Check it through me.
Kyle making the call, still in the lead by virtue of the queen. And now he hits open ender, and Sam hits a pair.
Okay, bet 20.
Another bet of 20 and another call. Kyle looking for one of 13 outs here. The board pairs.
Bet 20.
And Sam is keeping the bet on. 20 bucks. Board pairs. Kind of opens the door here for Kyle to mount a steal.
I would struggle with those. You win with your pair of
Oh, you
tens.
got it.
Got a pair of fours.
Oh, I don't know. You're done.
That 4 keeps Kyle
You know what he's doing.
Oh.
in the game here, makes the call, but that is going to Sam. Sam with a shout out to his kids, Aurora, Gracie, Cora, Denzel, and Tevin.
You still have the option to muck. You don't have to use get the chips.
All right.
Nah, not so much.
Thanks for
Buddhist
And
friend.
T-Bold, let's discuss getting some more
Oh, wait,
information
the button.
out to our viewership
Oh, what a dick. This
about the mix
This
game.
led to the big hand last time.
I'd like to invite you to stop by in the booth here on Thursday night if you can't make it, and if Big Papa is back in town. We'll spend a little bit of time here on the chat, on the live stream, discussing that so that people learn more about your group and the games that you play
The straddle gets a guard.
for that mix game.
If I did straddle, yeah.
Or if you're close by tonight, come on by. We'll get you in the
I can never
booth.
get anything in these damn situations. Ugh.
And fold.
Heads up action now. Jordan raised it up to 75. Sam coming along with the ace-jack and gets an ace right in the window. Sam's MO so far tonight when hitting top pair has been to check and call. Let's see if he shifts things up a little bit here. And he is going to bet this out.
Bet 20. Raise 60 new bet. Call.
Jordan raises it up. Snap call here from Sam. The check mark now for Sam.
20.
And he bets out another 20. Sam on a bit of run good here. seems to come in waves here for Sam. He had 2 big hands earlier. Let's see if he can get a.
You'll see it on the screen.
Let's see if he can get a true heater going here. Yeah, Big Papa. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. You can check that out. A couple months ago, you should be able to go into YouTube and type in mix game. Might be some more YouTube that come up, but for the reserve, you can go back and take a look at that mix game live stream. Very good suggestion. Thank you.
Very sturdy, but call 30. Call. And call. Four play. Check. 40. Is that 40? Fold. And a fold.
Pauline, you brought Kyle a little bit of luck there coming on the chat. Kyle's grandma checking in,
I'm bound to hit.
and he's got shout-outs tonight for you and Grandpa and his mom.
They say to get a smooth
We
bell
saw
curve.
him earlier in a big double-up,
Get a smooth bell curve, you need
but he
to
gave some of that back.
We're reaching.
Ace-King versus Ace-Queen against Jordan. Not all of it, though.
There we go.
Still in the green here for Kyle.
One time, he said,
Thank you for checking in. Appreciate it.
Because it gets the back.
we'll have Rick's hat in the pot before the night's over.
Need the one.
Call 25. Call 25.
Wow, we shot. $325. Wow, let's go.
But yes.
That feels pretty.
It didn't feel like you
Straddle, restraddle, restraddle.
Come back to that one.
$25 bomb.
5 players.
5 players.
2 players hitting top pair here.
Bet 7.
Gut shot for Lumpy.
And then a fold.
Honey Bear playing what we call around these parts the shimmy. Jordan with the better kicker, ace-8.
Oh,
All in.
And he does push all in. It's kind of expecting that from Jordan on this flop with that amount of money out there. Honey Bear asking for the count.
Multi-way straddles,
And nice action. Not sure why.
Shallow stack for pot fluctuation. We got 346.
I agree.
And even with that straddle, restraddle, I think what's going through Honey Bear's mind is, you know, is it in Jordan's range to have the 5-7? And the answer to that is yes.
I wanted you to call Honey Bear. You know, I was gonna make it sweeter for you, though.
You just call it funny.
You calling.
Is that what you do, you short net?
Yeah. He likes it. He likes it when I call him that.
I think.
Big fold. Pick on good spots, baby.
And Jordan,
Which one?
after losing a big pot and then taking a nice pot,
Oh, yeah.
a few hands ago. He's on his way back into the green here.
You don't want to see it go any further than I didn't either. You got the draw.
Yeah, I had the draw.
Yeah, 6, 7, who had 4, 5?
No, I was kind of the same spot you were. You got a better kicker.
I had a 7 for sure.
Yeah,
Backdoor diamond draw.
That's right, straddle, that's right. Oh, no, that wasn't a straddle. That was his straddle. No, we're two.
Now a straddle on the button from Honey Bear.
He was the button.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Because he counts it.
Okay, so it was after the agreement.
We had 5 on the card.
No, that was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. He did straddle the
double,
button.
triple.
You straddled one behind it. That was where you were. Yep. Yeah, as soon as we all end up calling our straddles, it's like everybody's in there with a blind.
Raise 20, you got.
Jordan now getting some momentum here. Picks up pocket nines. A 9 goes in the muck. From Kyle and Honey Bear picking up pocket jacks in position on the button.
Raise 80, 12.
Going to take it up to 80. Deuces into the muck for Buddha. Jordan with some newfound chips here. Taking an inventory.
That was gonna be
And lets it go.
I added 150, Brad.
Did you catch that, James? Lumpy had 100.
Event number 5 was the team event. Always a very popular and fun-filled evening when we have those team events. Shane Christie and Scott, the farmer singer, taking it down, chopping up 7,175. That was a fun event, and true to a trophy event, they each get a trophy.
They do that shit. Raise every single time.
Great picture.
And then the straddle where I was like 20, and
missed.
60s
I
off.
saw
Yeah.
No, we actually did straddle.
It just so gross.
Straddle could turn that hand into a winner.
Some little cards, pocket pair for Patch, and a couple of little cards right there on the board. Everybody checks. Patch's 6s
Bet 11.
with a flush draw.
Fold. Fold. And fold.
That's right, bro.
Next bet.
And Patch will take that one down. That's the way you play 6s, folks.
Just tip him at the end, huh?
No, she's already doing the work. One thing the professional assistant never gets tired of is doing work.
Happy to go.
Oh, I did miss it this time though. I really did miss it that time.
Raise.
I really did.
You were gonna straddle?
I would have put the 5 out for sure. I'm just messing around with like the 10 and the 15s, but like
Jordan's going to raise to 15, no straddle this time.
Forgot that time.
Kyle picking up
50 new bet.
King, Queen of clubs. 3 bets this to 50. Honey Bear now with a big pocket pair, 9s. Good size pocket pair. Let's call it a good size pocket pair. Another King, Queen this time for Buddha in position on the button.
This is,
Offsuit.
is this the new 5-10 game? Did I still want 3 hours show game?
Pretty much.
And a 4 bet here from Buddha.
That's all your greens, right?
Yeah, I got 250 behind. Four play?
The 1-3.
I heard it.
Rebuy.
It's a serious moment though. No time for jokes.
Right on the edge.
Might get lucky.
Even on the edge. I think I need to get lucky, but pretty good at lucky. The problem is I can't do tens maybe.
All the money that's already in there.
But,
Honey
you
Bear
know,
lets
we're
it go. Shows the nines.
I had one of those too. I didn't have an ace behind it.
Well, that's what, the fact that you folded means you're taking away a couple of overs for him.
Did you hear him over there?
So-
He goes,
I had king queen
does the
clubs.
foreplay? He
Yeah, I
goes,
should
with that
raise
case,
you,
it's
so that
better.
I know. Like, if I make it 150.
I heard it, I heard it.
Laugh,
That's
I
pretty
could
funny.
probably
That's a
do
good
it
one.
right
That's a
now.
good
I
joke.
would save money this way. But yeah, even if he's doing it with king queen in a cheeky way.
I'd have snapped him with
I still
that.
gotta throw
He ain't
everything.
doing it with king
Snap.
queen. Two
He
people
might
have
be
it.
playing because he went around.
Family friendly show.
He's thinking I'm weak because I flatted his 50. There's a little bit of flatting in that for the break.
Oh, sorry, my. I didn't see this right.
He's good.
Yeah,
He's
good.
good.
Still 15.
Hi, Denise.
Hey guys.
Bomb pot
What's up,
time.
Denise?
Bomb pot time, guys. Bomb pot time. Denise is coming in.
They don't do bomb pots for this one, do they?
Professional bomb pot dealer coming in.
They don't pay for this one.
Professional bomb pot dealer coming in.
Hey, best case scenario, I got 2 overs.
I know,
Worst case
that's-
scenario, you're way behind.
But then, so then I'm thinking like, if you had nines and I had tens, if I've got tens, I feel a little bit better. Because you might push it with nines, whatever you're gonna do, but even eights to make it 150, that's not a play you make with eights. So I take out all the pairs. So you either got a pair or overs, and,
Right. You either got a bigger pair or overs.
but my mistake is not bumping him. If I bump
I
him,
dump it, I dump it.
right, I either keep you out, or you push kings and I can probably even get over way easier.
I have the
You flatting forced me to raise.
I know, well, it opened me up to a raise,
bad turn card.
and you didn't even raise that much.
That's my half hour.
Depends on who you're asking.
You,
No, wait.
what's that?
Got a dealer change. Here's the cumulative winnings here. 3 people in the green.
But you have to call.
Jordan working his way out of a hole after a couple of big pots that didn't go his way, and then a couple of more pots that did. So up and down here for Jordan.
You're right.
I donated 50 because I flatted. Almost flatted.
Don't you and Jim be talking funny.
There's the VPIP.
Oh, what'd you say?
I'm not questioning after that.
Right here now.
Oh, I can hear him.
Yeah.
But
Got
it's
the
not
volume up?
limping.
I can't hear
No
you now.
surprises
What'd you
here. Anytime you're up above in that 25% and above, and everybody's above it, you know you've got action. And we do have action here tonight at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio, the Regular Joe Poker Show.
Call a raise.
1-3 no limit hold'em cash game, $200, $500 buy-in.
Flatted.
We're going till 10:15 tonight.
Which is a great play. We were heads up.
There is
And I
a
get the
seat
flop, and I'm
open,
like, okay, what do? I jam the whole friggin' thing.
It's Chris Moon.
and
I
we
know,
do
it's great, but I
have
mean,
the
it's
other
good-
seat.
It's a really good play.
Shimmy is on his way. Ought to be making an entrance here anytime soon.
You play
Well, if I played it, and he was
Call.
shorter than me, I'm thinking like.
If you're nearby and you're interested in that seat, please call the Reserve ahead of time. Make sure you get your name on there.
$15.
I pushed
Call.
ace 8.
You made the final.
Raise
final statement.
$50.
No, I was not just.
Fold.
And actually, did you see how it
Fold.
Moon almost?
Lumpy now picking up the queens, going to 3-bet this to $50.
Raise to 50.
Honey Bear has to interrupt storytelling here to let go of his king jack.
And I was rooting for Bob so hard.
Yeah,
My
no.
wife and I were.
As soon as he got hit the first time.
Heads up.
Patch does make the call, heads up.
I fold all the time.
Right, yeah,
Fold's my middle name.
Check. 25.
Feeler bet here from Lumpy.
Yes,
Oh, I remember what.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. Next time I'm calling.
Shows queens.
as soon as Bob lost that first hit, knocked him down, I was like,
Six.
it'd be harder for him to, if he has that stack and you move people around, you got to think, then they're off balance. And then
Welcome to table thing.
he go out fully. He still made it
How much do you have over there?
third.
What'd you
He
start
still made
with?
a good money.
360.
360.
Good luck.
Well, just as I say, there was an open seat. Here comes Singh. I talked to Singh earlier this evening. He was trying to decide whether to jump into this or the $65 tournament. Got into the $65 tournament, and now here he is, deciding to jump into the cash. We saw Singh run deep several times this week during the series.
All right, if you don't want to play, if you want to make a way back, you play that
Call. Fold. Fold. Raise, $25. Call, $25. Fold. Call.
Rick, I was just joking about the 20 hand thing. He ain't played a hand since I told him to.
4 players.
Check there.
First one checks.
Check.
Check, check. $80 is the bet.
In position on the button, top,
Oh.
top for Jordan.
Fold and fold.
You do, my girl.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
$5 button straddle.
What's your screen name?
Chip cap.
Oh, wow.
Captain Chip today. I thought you said chick cap.
No, I like
Small blind calls. Big blind calls. Call.
That's a good one.
Fold, fold. 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 Checks. 4 players.
4 players to the flop. Couple players with kings, couple players with nines, and pocket 4s for Kyle.
Check. Check, check. $25.
Good spot here for Kyle to put out a feeler bet. Honey Bear with middle pair is going to come along.
Should be lit up.
So we're going to go heads up to the turn.
Not that it matters as much, but
Right.
it would be
Check.
nice to have this visual, see like.
Right.
her face.
60.
And now Kyle has gut shot outs.
Is that better?
Right back.
Calls.
That was a snap call there from Honey Bear.
Are we using that for a button?
Yeah.
Okay. We're using that rock as a button. Make it more visible.
Oh, that's one that you use for the.
Yeah. Lumpy's getting old. He can't see so
Lumpy
good.
can't see the button.
I am getting old. There's no doubt about
110.
that.
It's a good bet here from Kyle.
This week.
You already got old.
I know.
See if Honey Bear decides to get sticky. He has been calling all along, but nice pot there for Kyle.
I am
I
the same age as the year
don't know why I'm so sticky on this hand. I spent $100 on it.
I got 2 years before that.
We got some cheering sections out there today.
Shutting that one down.
Shout out, a couple shout outs here to Lumpy.
Where'd y'all do it?
Shout out to Buddha, Jordan.
No, I was wondering where y'all put it.
Yeah,
It's on the shelf.
Let you bet it. And I was like, well,
That's where that one
real
is.
crap.
Where the
And of course, Kyle's
Where the knit chips are.
grandma joining us again, and his shout outs tonight
I put you on the flush.
to Mom,
No, I
Grandma,
knew
and
that. That's why I
Grandpa.
thought you might check the river. Like,
If a club came.
no, you might just check it down with
Fold.
Nobody's
less than it. Oh, that's the button.
Raise.
I keep thinking that's.
$17. Fold. Call. Fold. 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 Calls. 3 players.
Honey, you see Denise got 2 aces up her sleeve there?
Actually, it's ace king.
Oh,
It's ace king.
Ace king? Okay.
Yeah.
Three players going to the flop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ace king, that's it.
$15.
Pre-flop
I don't
aggressor,
play for like 2
continuation
years.
bet
Now I don't even like
from
that.
Singh.
It's like having an ex's name on my arm.
Lumpy with a gut shot.
Players.
Used to like-
Sam
Used
with
to
a
like
gut
it, I'm a
shot.
player.
Uh,
Now it gets me in a lot of trouble. $40 bet. Yes, sorry.
But
check
Singh
that,
not
40.
letting off the gas here.
Call and fold.
And Lumpy comes along
Heads up.
looking for a 3 or a 6.
The first started playing like poker. Every time they did
$55.
this, heads up. I thought she was wanting everybody to look. And I'm like, what? Why do we gotta look? Why do they care if I'm looking or not?
Something big's gonna happen, that's up.
I sat down next to this girl. She turned to me and she goes,
Fold.
I was gonna say.
flopped a
I'm gonna walk right away.
rainbow, I
I'm
flopped
gonna
a
walk right
rainbow,
away.
and then he stuck out on me with runner,
Thank
runner, and I'm
you.
like, she's speaking English? What the hell?
I can play online.
What's a rainbow flop?
There's a $5
But I
button
was thinking
straddle.
that he's on a busted card.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know the terms or anything. I'm counting the cards under my hand. I'm like, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. That's straight.
Usually not around the
Thank you.
Oh man, this was a long time.
$5 button straddle, everybody.
You have probably, as Rich mentions,
30-something years ago.
I was playing, I remember my wife was pregnant.
I found him about-
Fold. Small blind fold.
27, so it had been 25, 27 years. Playing at,
Big blind raises 20. Raise to 20.
Stud.
as Rich mentions, you probably bump into Lumpy at the river
Limit or?
poker club. He's out, lives out in that Tiffin area.
Playing with the crustiest old guys at Vivian's. And,
Raise
and it was great.
75. Raise $75.
Lumpy also
Fold, fold.
here quite a bit at the reserve. Always a pleasure to have Lumpy in the house. Ace 10 of hearts prompts a 3-bet from Jordan to 75.
Call.
And speaking of Lumpy,
Heads up.
he's going to come along with suited. He's got 8-6 of spades.
Check.
He does get the best of it with his middle pair. This is all clubs.
50. Call 50.
Jordan continuation bet and Lumpy coming along. And now an ace here for Jordan.
And the whole table. Oh, big buttons.
Check, check.
It was so funny looking back at it. It was so embarrassing, but I was like,
Check.
Free card, no help to Lumpy there.
That was great. Because I was one of the young guys. Like, you better get your ass out of here. They call it Big Bob.
Yeah, that's a tough board to bet into against a player like Lumpy when you get 3 clubs and a king, or basically the 3 clubs on the flop.
They still held the World Series there, but they were starting. Remember when they used to play on the
Under the gun,
and then they
$5
would take it to,
straddle.
like a convention room for the end of
Under the
it.
gun plus one,
And then
$10
it was all
straddle.
taped on ESPN back then. Then they moved to Rio.
Yeah, I remember. I was just watching the 98 on the table.
Is that Moneymaker?
No, Waymaker was 2000.
Wait, let me guess.
Actions right here.
2003, I think.
Well, Moneymakers, I'm gonna guess who
I think-
98 was. I'm gonna
Call.
have no idea, but it's gotta be Johnny Chan or.
Call.
Ferguson, wasn't it?
Fold.
Yeah, it might have been.
Oh, I may have grabbed Rick's cards before they got scanned.
It was
I'm
90.
sorry. I did. I think I did it twice.
Let's do a younger one.
Call.
Okay.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So those
There was
are-
only like 4 or 5 names that,
Yeah.
that we were gonna get, you know, guess from.
Thanks.
But I was surprised that
55 on that?
what they did, they don't have
Oh, I'm so
cameras
sorry.
Straddle and a restraddle.
pre-recorded.
That was your option.
So they showed you what the hands were.
Oh, you had the double strap?
Yeah, he did. He had a double
They
straddle.
knew.
Oh,
So after the hand's over,
interesting.
they got
The
to see what
restraddle
they
from
had.
Lumpy now,
They put
ace
that on
jack.
the screen So that the audience knew.
Let's see what he
Oh,
does
they would put it
to
up
all these
after
limpers here.
Every hand?
No, during the hand. Because it was
65.
pre-recorded.
Probably going to put some pressure on.
In the graphic, not in.
And he does. He raises it up to 65.
My bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lied for half of them.
Sorry about that.
You're all right, dear.
Fold. Calls. Fold. Heads up.
Yeah, I kind of expected Singh here to raise with that king jack of diamonds. He is going to call and then call the raise from Lumpy,
Check. All in.
but a big miss there on that flop for Singh. Lumpy doesn't want to have anybody, particularly Singh, stick around for that flush draw.
Oh, yeah,
Jack King, Jack 9, get it.
Thank you.
Event number 6 winner this week, it was the Deep Stack Turbo. Jeremy Abelson, winner, taking down $1,870 and the trophy Team Michigan Championship Series this past week.
Not gonna be that guy.
And then a $10 stress.
Every time Jordan's going straddle, he gets a hand. I'm kind of good to see.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I shoot myself in the foot here.
Raise $40. Fold. Hold on. Hold on.
Are playing bullshit.
Fold and fold. Small blind fold. Big blind folds. Fold.
Lumpy been getting sticky here. I thought he was going to stick around with his 3 deuce, but he lets it go. Jordan is going to make the call. We're going to go heads up.
Check.
Action flop here. An ace for Jordan, but a flush draw for Honey Bear. Continuation bet of 45.
Calls 45. Thank you. I know.
Now we go heads up to the
I'm
turn.
short arms. We have dealers with long arms and some short arms. Check. Check.
Check, check. Free card. Honey Bear looking for a spade. Doesn't come. Check mark for Jordan.
Check.
I'm not gonna bluff him.
Honey Bear announces, I am not going to bluff him.
Ace for the 9.
I'm not sure if there was, with that pot size, it would have to be a pot size bet probably, which would look like an overbet.
I know, but
Jordan was probably going to be calling any kind of bet out there short of an all-in.
That's the only reason.
$5 under the gun straddle.
He just laughed. We're just laughing.
yeah, right.
And when he's in the 5 seat, it's just left and right, left and right. It's just like both sides of the table are in it.
Hey, don't leave without me seeing you.
Do you want to scan those cards? They'll be scanned. Calls. That's good, guys. Thank you. Call.
$5 straddle in effect.
Fold.
This is a 1-3 game. We've not seen many hands tonight with without a straddle.
$15.
A raise from Buddha with pocket 5s.
Fold, fold.
Sorry.
Fold, you're good. Call. 3 players.
Me and the best.
Kyle and Rick coming along. Rick looking to get something going here tonight. And he gets
Check, check.
2 aces right there.
Check. $10.
And just a $10 bet here from Rick.
Fold. Fold.
Only 1-1. We got room for a seat. We got one more seat.
And there is the squeak of the duck from Big Slick Rick.
Thank you.
Lumpy's gonna have to make up his mind which way he wants to go.
I'm staying right here where I drew 8.
Alright. Doesn't give Shimmy very much room in between you guys.
Shimmy can adjust.
He has a real squeeze.
Yes, 5 under the gun straddle. Fold. Fold, fold, fold. Raise.
Patch picking up pocket kings.
Calls 20. Folds.
Lumpy coming along with a
Three
suited
players.
ace. And
Kyle
ace
and
10
Keith,
here for
get some
Kyle.
chips are like glued together, you know?
3 players going to the flop.
Down to the table.
Uh-huh. Check.
Check, check.
Alright, but glue stick would be a pretty interesting
$35.
second
Half pot here, bet.
Fold.
A little more than half pot.
Calls 35.
Kyle does make the call.
Check start.
With a check in the dark.
$65. Folds. That's good.
You're like a real tall, skinny guy, like a huxley or something, just never folds.
Hey,
We gotta get you a seat.
Yeah, glue
Somebody's
stick
already
over there.
sitting there.
I'll take that one, that's fine. That sounds good.
Yes, we don't have another chair in
Where's the opening?
Nine, Shim.
the media room. Yeah, we're getting it. James is calling security over the radio.
I'm getting kicked out already?
Security's on the way.
Give it time.
You can't be on time, you
I'll
can't
just
be.
wait. I'll just
You have to wait out one hand.
You're gonna miss the bet.
And Shimmy is now
This one. That's the-
joining us.
Probably, yeah. I do agree with that.
You will also see Shimmy and Buddha
Denise, what's up?
on Thursday night for the No-NIT game.
900.
It's 10
Oh,
tail.
I didn't watch it.
10 tail.
That live stream will get started.
Until
Cards
9.
in the air at 6:15. 15-minute delay. We'll get going at 6:30. Go until 11:15 on Thursday. And it's going to be a fun table. Miles, Buddha, MGM, Shimmy, Dr. Boring, Mark E. Peach,
Ray,
Tommy
12,
Tapwater, and
12.
Concrete Dave.
It's like a queen jack 10
Fold.
flop with 2 spades, jack 10 spades,
Calls 12, heads up.
and then jack of hearts on the turn, 9 of spades on the river, and jack of spades. It's just like king, queen, something.
Check.
5 cards. So king, spades, and then 8, 7, 6 of
20.
spades. He's like, how the hell did this guy get this money in there?
Calls 20.
We are split between it check to the river and the money gets in, because you can see the pot is massive. It either checks the river and they get it in the
Check,
river,
check.
or
I'll
I normally, yeah, I
Get it.
agree, but I think they have a separate one. a separate
$50
so-
for that.
Kyle betting out 50.
Not to change the qualifier. So if you make it straight flush or straight flush, then you can say yes.
Oh,
Tried it out, Buddha.
And he gets Singh to let go of that hand.
here.
Nice move there from Kyle.
How much you start with?
5.
5.
No,
That's
that's
a
the
pair,
three.
that's a pair.
Yeah, the clip
Small,
drop, right?
very big.
Was there a clip drop in this one?
Yeah.
I had put 7 or whatever.
Oh, wow.
It's sweet.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, wow, Shimmy got tall.
You're a bad liar.
What's
You're a
going on?
bad liar.
No,
This
he
thing is
said the
rocking.
head wasn't in the game, so
You went 8.
he's gonna skip the rest of the month.
That's
I
bad.
had A6.
Oh, I thought you said
I
A6.
had your beat.
I thought you
I
said
knew that you didn't
A6.
have, it didn't make sense for you to call on the.
What do you have?
That's his.
These were A3. Absolutely.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
gonna wait
Spades,
until the
right?
Calls.
and then he's gonna play.
Got spades.
I'm up to
I
those
took him to
cards.
dinner today. He's doing a lot better.
Hold on one second, hold the action right here. This was a call, raised to $8,
Yeah.
fold and a raise to 8, fold,
25.
raise to 25,
Is that the?
fold.
Korean.
Yeah, that was good.
I thought that was
Oh,
A3.
I know.
I know, right? Yeah, see if I can keep it up too.
25. Yeah, yep.
So, you know,
Okay, so it went $8, 25,
I got green right
Those
here.
guys are the
and
worst.
3.
Thank you for,
Yep,
at
we
least
good?
somebody's,
Count
I'm
with
on top.
fast.
Green on top.
just
Just bring them over here. I'll take care of it.
5 players.
I'll show you where to-
One of my favorite things, 5 players going to the flop.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Not a good time for them to be flying.
Check, check. See?
Take a minute here, get the graphics caught up.
100. Fold. Hold on, hold the action.
Oh,
Hold
I'm
the
sorry.
action. He's right here.
All in.
All in. And a fold.
Like newbies tonight.
No.
Margaret had
Okay,
several,
got it.
Sound to me?
Yes.
at least 3 21
Fold.
shovels tonight.
Call. Alrighty, guys.
Into that.
No, thank you.
Tough spot here for Big Slick Rick. He hits top pair,
Thanks.
but ace queen for Lumpy. Rick shoves it all in. And obviously snap call here from Lumpy.
A nine will know good.
All right. That's it for me.
Ace,
Alright,
queen, ace, queens and 4s with an ace.
Rick, always a pleasure to have you on the
Thank
stream.
you.
You're welcome. This is for not
Can I
doing
go?
it good.
The ace kicker
Here you go.
is his downfall on that hand. So we do have a seat open, ladies and gentlemen.
You all done, Rick?
Yeah.
He said yes.
Rick is done, according to
Button
Denise.
good.
He is done. This is not the last we're going to see of Rick, though. He
Yep, do big by
loves
yourself.
this
Do big
game,
small.
whether it's cash or tournament. He likes to be in the mix.
$5 button straddle.
We got the rocks in the bottom. Where is the button?
Right here.
I was looking at
They're using the shiny one.
All
as
right,
the
so
button.
I'm big, right?
You're big, yep.
I made the comment about the other one being hard to see.
I gotta
We
get
can-
something.
Who did think they went to show?
It doesn't shock me at all.
He does
If there's ever a problem.
Apparently-
$5
apparently
button straddle with a dead small blind.
Come in, Nick.
He's good. Shit, grin over there.
Buddha has raised about 4 times and then blown off his hand, so he's raising with crap, just so he's getting the.
What else? Hey,
Folds.
nobody needs a scouting
If
report.
not-
I would like to hear it. Answer for you. What else can we get out of this?
Fold.
Lumpy's plan,
Fold.
Lumpy's plan, 80% of
Thank you.
hands.
I don't believe that.
I promised to ask him
Raise
if
20.
he's planning.
82%.
Fold,
Can we get Lumpy's,
fold.
Can we get our VTech?
can we get Lumpy's professional?
Alright,
features?
please don't say my.
They want Lumpy's VPIP. Button calls. Heads up.
Where you put it at?
No, I'm just saying, it's unusual for you to play.
You hear me, James?
Well, you gotta pick a number.
He says he's gonna tell y'all.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Check,
On 22?
I checked my two.
check. 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 Check,
You win.
check. Pair of kings.
All the way to Showdown here. Patch takes that one down.
60%. The dead button.
That's it. I think it's an 80.
For him?
60's
No, for him,
nothing.
that's 100%. Might as well be 100.
Caleb's numbers are,
For you, that's.
Wait, 6-0 or 1-6?
that's high for me. I'm usually around 5.
That machine.
We have an under the gun $5 straddle.
Oh,
Oh,
And a dead
straddle.
button.
If I play the bigger game, I'm not that high. I'm like miles in.
no, I'm pretty sure it's
22.
Set it up when I'm out of my money
programmed.
range.
I'm pretty sure it's in the software, so it shouldn't count it.
But the straddles do count as
They
voluntary
go in your,
funded pot.
yeah, they go in your favor.
Can you ask James if this?
Does that count the,
Straddles
the
count as
straddles
VPIP?
count into the VPIP equation? James said he's not sure about the answer to the question, but he'll find out.
They do.
I would bet a lot of money the
Raise
first one doesn't, but
15.
I think the second one they might have to manually do.
Raise to $15.
Then those ones count, the doubles and the triples.
I don't think they make a determination, a difference between
Calls,
straddles
folds.
and blinds when they- on their input.
So it doesn't affect your VPIP?
Call,
Oh, it is, it's considered
But the blinds are. The
fold,
blinds are not considered.
The blinds actually are. I asked it one time because somebody was so low and they were, yeah, they said, yeah, that in their software that the blinds go in.
The VPIP actually stands for
Rick Layers.
voluntary put in pot.
Alright.
And-
Oh,
and-
actually, no, check that.
3 players going to the flop here.
They were counting the flop pots, maybe not the blinds. Cause we were like,
That makes
that's
sense.
not really
Yeah, that makes
voluntary
sense.
either. So it might have been that the pom pots were. And maybe, you may be
Check.
right about the one.
Shimmy with the best made hand here with pocket sixes, but Lumpy's got a lot of drawing outs here. Kyle wants to see where he's at. Going to bet in position,
Air show going on?
and there's a chance
Fighter jets.
that this bet could go through,
Probably do cartridge runs.
They probably are, or even get in a position.
and it does. And then we had event number 8, the bounty tournament. My goodness, what a great night that was. And it went late. It went till 3:30 in the morning. Xavier lasted, played so strong. And look at those green chips on the top. Those are $25 a piece. Those are the bounties that he collected during that, taking down first place and that trophy. $8,000 winner. That was so much fun as we had so many feature players here for that bounty tournament. Very exciting. Great run by Xavier.
Buddha, it's a little before his time, but I think Gomer Kyle's pretty good.
My boss used to say that nonsense.
Kyle, you know who Gomer Pyle is?
Yeah.
He knows who it is.
Okay.
Lumpy.
Jelly donut. Right? The jelly donut.
Right,
one?
15.
Do you owe me 20 push-ups for a jelly donut? Something like that.
Oh, no, that's from Full Metal Jacket.
That's Gomer Pyle, though.
No.
Well, they call him Pyle.
They call him Pyle.
Call him
That's
Pyle.
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Gomer.
Yeah.
Oh, then no.
No, but Gomer Pyle was, that's kind of where that came from.
See the MASH guy?
Okay, let me ask you.
USMC.
Is it fictional or is it not fictional?
Oh, yeah,
Fiction.
So it's made-
Sergeant Carter, flat top,
Jim Davis.
yelling at Pyle all the time.
Yeah, it was from a comedy.
Ow!
Sam's been pretty quiet lately, having a pretty good night.
Check.
But top here for Lumpy.
That 30.
Full Metal Jacket.
Open. Yeah, show me the trailer park.
The guy who's the drill sergeant in that was a drill sergeant.
Yeah, I know.
But he became an actor. He was in the
I
that was
understand.
his first one. And the guys, I took a class on the Vietnam film.
So I can do 20.
And they said that
What's that?
I'm itching to do the 20
was
now.
absolutely
You gotta put it in anyways.
exactly like he ran his boot camp. The Full Metal Jacket. If you wanted to see what a boot camp was like, that was exactly what it was. Yeah. I mean, obviously they had other. They didn't always have a guy
About
close.
like 80, 85, something.
Yeah, I think 85 sounds right. Yeah, because we watched it in my
Yeah, yeah.
college film.
Yeah.
I was in college, so.
Been up to a quarter. Couldn't get big switcher.
Is that a double strap?
It is. Raise 50. And every time Jordan knows strap, he makes a little lobster. At least he's been represented.
He does seem to have.
He showed some pretty good.
This game is easy sometimes.
Oh, it's easy. They think Buddha wins.
All skill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lumpy, if I had $1 for every one of your funny one-liners,
You'd be broke, wouldn't you?
I'd have $1.
Yeah. I call it.
You have so much.
What? Yeah, I know.
I get 5 singles.
It's not my,
Just happened.
it's not me. I'm the net, I only do straddle and get money on it.
How's Patrick? Get out here. Do better after this flop. Check. 100.
That's 100.
Call. I call. I kind of figured. Twice, once. That's fine, I'm good with it.
Check it close. One time, one time.
Run it multiple times, yeah.
That's the only difference?
No, run it multiple times isn't anything. It's considered.
Okay. The one that you're actually essentially gambling, so.
And then event number 9, which was Sunday at 2 o'clock. We called it the closer, $100 buy-in. JR taking that one down.
Good hit, Patch.
JR is the one in the middle with the trophy. And $3,300 winner there for event number 9. Very well played. That was a great turnout.
Jordan called.
No, we don't need it.
Lumpy has to call.
We don't need it.
He gets called anyway.
You don't need it?
Small and big one. Don't mind me, that's a lot.
Sorry,
Don't worry about it. Pick up over there.
Yeah, one of my faves.
And Patch picking up a big pot there. Now Shimmy picking up pocket jacks.
And it's eight.
Pocket sevens for Honey Bear. He's got $198 remaining or somewhere in that neighborhood. Gonna shove it all in. Kyle had called the $40 bet with fours. And yeah, I could tell by the look in his eye.
I thought there was something big going on.
Yeah, I was calling either one.
You have these.
Yeah.
Now Shimmy taking a look down there at Kyle's stack and the fact that Kyle called the 40, and he would rather isolate this with jacks, so he's going to shove all in, put the pressure on Kyle, and Kyle quickly gets out of the way, so it's heads-up action.
Yeah, get the riffraff out of his hand.
Oh, I am the riffraff.
Someone's got a bigger one.
I'm too lazy to rebuy 200 or rebuy my 500.
Here comes the 4.
Oh, you could have hit us that, you know.
Right now, the Jack's in the lead. He's looking for a 7 and a 7 only.
Oh.
Good lay down there from Kyle. The fours did not come.
Nice hit, Jimmy.
Thanks.
I'm gonna.
Button's right, Patrick.
You probably 500.
I used 500 left.
Yeah, I think there was somewhere.
Did I have my 7th have your pair beat? Were you under my 7?
As Patches fault, we didn't beat him, then I wouldn't bring into that.
That makes perfect sense. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
I know he's got a pair.
Thanks
Well,
for helping me,
I'm
Tim.
okay with
I'm
that.
short enough. I don't
You knock over my chips, you don't even help.
Yeah.
But that flop.
Any calls from the jack, they're really trying to beat me.
Get away from the
So
king.
just hit the
Oh, it's
bird.
king, you're right.
Yeah, he was trying to beat you, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Call for the jack.
Jack, yeah. Jack of
Who
clubs.
signs the
I didn't.
I didn't.
You call for the Jack of Clubs.
No, I did not.
Yes, you definitely.
Back in black.
What's up, Lumpy?
Mr. Josh Black is tonight's tournament director.
You're
rooting against it.
Oh, cholesterol got me.
Jack would have given me a win.
Yeah, the good thing about Pat is that keeps him in place.
That's why we don't mind
Yes.
giving them to him.
That's why I said you were rooting against him. That's rude.
Who we're supposed to give it to a specific person?
Yeah, I was trying to be funny. It didn't work.
I got it.
Thank you.
It did not work.
My bad. It's okay, I'm only gonna grab it.
I got what I
After the
needed.
sevens, Honey Bear picks up pocket eights. He raises it to $15.
Chat, that would've been good for you, huh?
Singh picking up trip nines with a queen kicker.
I'll never miss him. He's not used to having it.
And he is going to raise this up.
This is the end of the past Lumpy friendship, that's what
Come on now.
There's some more elastic. And games played in average. I mean, I can't play king, queen, and then 4 on that clock.
Oh, no.
No,
I mean, that's the prop you want.
you're not alone. You're not alone. I owed him $300 for like 2 years. He hasn't talked to me.
Yeah.
Have I seen you since then? You've been out living the highlights with
I've
my
been
money.
hiding.
Living the highlights with that money.
I should have known when Patrick walked in. He has a way of poisoning me.
Lumpy, don't blame it on the dealer.
Oh, no, I didn't blame nobody. It wasn't his fault. It was my fault. Played 5-6 over.
Take it out of my tail.
I don't know what you got.
Check. 25. Thank you.
I'm just over at 8:15. 8:15, last stream's over. Is that over at 8:15, right?
You wish.
He's trying to figure out how long he has to fold.
Why don't you just go on lockdown?
Can you have James pull up all the streams of what is on my account so I can see what I'm supposed to do?
Great, 15.
Pretty sure that hand was like the last, or one of the last ones.
No, it was definitely the last
It was
one
the
on
last.
stream, yeah, for sure.
Cause yeah, that's why
He
he took so long.
fell below 60 there.
I went from feeling good to, that was a big test for me though, because I didn't tilt. I didn't monkey tilt, so that was, I handled it well, I thought. Then, I mean, obviously still not.
5 players going to the flop here. 4 players, excuse
It
me.
helps when the game is over after.
Yeah, it doesn't-
And 2 players with 10-9, Honey Bear and Buddha. Nobody with an ace.
No, that's literally what happened, cause I remember like it moved the.
Rainbow board.
My daughter's schedule changed and she started school.
That's the reason they got the bigger room was because I distributed that live stream room.
Lumpy with a feeler bet here.
They really should.
Quick
Hey,
call from Buddha and Honey Bear.
Please.
Check. Check. Check, check.
Lumpy still with just a 7.
Go to the dump ones.
This is going to be a chop pot for Honey Bear and Buddha, depending upon how this betting goes, because Lumpy's in position
Every
here
week, one person.
with that board
It's like a bad beat jackpot, but
to put
instead
out
of winning
another
any money,
bet
you just get to go to
representing
It's
the ace,
gotta be on video, that'd be great.
or even
It's like the
representing a
worst
jack
first 2
here,
hours.
or
You get to go
representing a
with
stone cold bluff.
Destroy something.
Not quite a stone cold bluff.
I wouldn't even want to win. I'd just be like, let me get in that room. See what I can do.
Yeah, yeah.
I come, who's gonna beat me? Like, it's just, I suck at it, so I don't get to-
And Lumpy takes that one down.
Almost called.
I know you did. I thought you was.
I like doing the winners. You had the jack, did you? Put that two of them buttons right on.
They're doing a good time.
I hate it, but go for it if you want.
Yeah, that's enough said. I'll get my fix otherwise.
This breaks the game so much.
Especially when we're doing, I'm gonna be done 10, 15. But Kyle's been doing it, you can go ahead. You can be in Kyle category.
Oh my God.
They were picking on me while you were gone, man. He just like,
There, go blue. Yeah, see, that's messed up.
picking on the nerve. Doesn't hear double touch, you know.
Race 25. I'll give you a
6. Rebid. That's right.
Check. Check, sir.
Check.
I didn't do anything. But check it still. First
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was the button. My apologies.
Check. Shut up.
no fair.
All right, that should be it. Mind.
Edge would be lose on lockdown.
Right?
Oh, what a great time for me to put a button straight on up.
No, I would be like, what? I'd be like, although my game is really shitty, so I wouldn't be mad.
That one needs to go.
But I would.
I might have found an enemy at the table.
Just max troll.
Suited king here for
Big fan, unless I'm
singing. He's going to just limp in. There's a on schedule raise here from Shimmy with
Right now, I
Jack
feel
10.
terrible.
Jordan making the call with a suited ace. Honey Bear making the call with a suited queen.
I was waiting on Slick Rick.
Kyle coming in with Jack 10 and Kyle with top pair.
I know last time I tried
He's going to check it in the small blind.
I could,
But Shimmy, the same hand. Continuation bet of 30. And we'll see if Kyle has decided to do a check raise here. Would be within his MO and his range to do that. In the meantime, Jordan's sensing weakness, I think, and he does. He raises out
Hang on.
with the ace.
So, like,
one
we
in
can-
time. Been playing all the time on Sundays, the dealers make 5,000. Yeah.
The what? The dealers make.
And Kyle gets out of the way.
Oh my God.
Jordan could easily have a range here
What do you still get the one on Mondays?
of 4 or 5. He could also be open-ended. That would be his range after a pre-flop raise.
At that, by the airport. Oh no, what's the one you told me about this winter that was over in West Nile?
But oftentimes in this game, aggression, particularly timed properly,
Yeah, that's just a.
can get paid off. And we'll see if it gets paid off here for Jordan.
Last night it was really good. There was a couple of $5,000 pots.
I pulled it.
And well played there from Jordan. Picking just the right spot to make that move. He does show.
But most of the guys who play there are wealthy businessmen.
Yeah, everybody's
It's the only game that they play.
We talk all the time here about to show or not to show. That is not something that Shakespeare wrote, but I've given my opinion on that in terms of not really being at a level where I can figure out a strategy. So years ago, I just decided not to show anymore. I felt that the more mystery there was about my game was probably the better. I can tell you that Jordan is showing that right there because he wants people to call him thin in hands to come. I've dealt to and seen Jordan play enough times. Very competitive player. Speaking of competitive, Shimmy, now with 5-3 of clubs, he's going to raise to 35. And looks like Jordan decided to get out of the way. Look at all of the clubs here.
It is. After one of the guys, so you're playing with at that table at the 1-3. Tony Romo. He had a hat on and the 1-3. I told my wife, I said, so I owe you the 2-5, the bigger action. The guy who signed a $180 million media cut for the 1-3. But he's notoriously a really nice guy. A bunch of guys apparently went over and they took pictures with him. And he didn't really talk that much. So
Sing with top pair. The check.
He has a home
Heads up.
which he probably owns a bunch of places. But you think he was like I played some hands with him, but I don't remember. I didn't know.
It was a weak kicker there for Singh. Don't blame him for getting out of the way. And you can see him putting his head into his hand, realizing that wasn't the laydown to make at that time.
Those guys when they're in town, they don't play a big game because the money's not that big.
The guys in this Monday game that I was talking about, they're
So the money's not really
so they don't fold.
well, and that's the thing. Sometimes if you're playing it for fun, you don't take that through. You know you're not that good. But Tony Romo,
Yeah, Kiwi, I love that phrase you just hit us with. Never show is my motto.
Yeah, because the one that's downtown, they used to have a poker room there, but they moved it out to the highway. And now it's a decent room.
Yeah.
And there's always a lot of money around. Because the 2-5 was a huge game. All the guys who won't play. Yeah.
I've played there many times.
Raise 25.
Well, and I'll bet, depending on, when the golf tournament's going on, tennis tournament, there's probably a lot of people playing there. Not to mention,
There's also a casino up the road on the way to LA Marengo.
that one was 25 tables.
And I hope you were here on Sunday night watching the live stream for the main event. $250,000 prize pool guarantee. We crushed that guarantee. Total prize pool $400,000. And top place with the trophy, Ryan Hill, $67,285.
Garden City.
It was a great event, a fantastic series. The next big one coming our way, starting on April 9th, will be the Millie. This Thursday, first of many satellites coming your way, $65 buy-in. One in every 10 players getting a $600 voucher for the Millie. Next week, we'll be running those on Monday and Thursday.
Before he was,
Is he a contact guy?
I'd take one.
The HIGHSTAKES poker player.
we were playing 2-5.
Wow, action flop here. The hearts might slow things down. 2 pair for Lumpy. A brick on the turn.
Nice guy.
55. Is that in the range for Jordan to continue? He's open-ended, but man, that is a dangerous flop for him.
Thank you.
Palm Springs is nice, but it's too hot in the summer.
No.
When the wind's blowing up from the south,
There was
snow.
there was winter snowboarding up on the mountain when I was there. 'Cause it was only 60 down there, so it was when that they were getting an atmospheric river coming through LA. So, But it's still so beautiful. The mountains, the background all the time.
You see Bob Hope's old house?
My wife, they went
65.
They did one of those tours. Go look at everything. Good food. There's such good restaurants around there. Everybody doesn't have to call.
That's up.
Ace Jack versus Jacks. Honey Bear and Lumpy going to the flop.
Sir.
Lumpy with the check,
Bet 75.
and Honey Bear bets it out. Good timing there. In position. Gets Lumpy to lay down the best hand.
Yeah.
What's your name for the live stream? Sir, I need your name for the live stream. Oh, Bill. Bill.
Up, Bill.
Looks like you're starting for
Up.
Yeah, we got a new player coming in. Seat 2.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, put it out there. Bill, you owe 20.
Push-ups.
If you get him on the first hand, he's gonna keep going all night. You gotta make it the first.
No, we can't get Kyle.
Almost.
He knocked down that
I
three.
told you, man, it was one time that bet 25. Every time I try those guys go.
Would have only been 15 this time.
That's expensive. It's expensive for a 25-year-old.
I hear you.
Well, I can tell you that Bill coming into seat 2 is a Red Wings fan. I'm cheating, of course. I saw his hat.
You know what security is? There's
I don't
lots
know
of-
much about Bill. I don't know that I've ever even dealt to him before. But he is coming now to make this table 10-handed. We'll be going till 10:15 tonight.
160.
Raise 160.
You guys got a personal thing going on?
This
down
two
there?
or no?
Not really.
Yeah, anything electronic.
Yeah, that's a good question. Do these two have something going on? Because they have been going at it tonight. Patch raised up to 55. Ace Jack of spades. Lumpy picks up queens. 3-bets it to 160.
Thank you.
Was that the next hand after the jacks?
Yeah.
500 about it when you guys on the floor.
It goes, don't forget tonight's Queen of Hearts at 9:30, $5 to 12,000.
I mean, I gotta find out where I'm at. You come back over.
What, it's 12,000?
Mr. Josh Black letting folks know that there's still time for them to buy $5 tickets for the Queen of Hearts drawing. Tonight it is up over 12,000. We'll be doing the Queen of Hearts on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Saturday is a 3 o'clock 10K in a day tournament.
Queen of Hearts. No, usually it's not betting 50.
I don't know. 15. I got you pegged.
Get a ticket or more, and on each one you put your name. If your name gets drawn out of the drum,
We came against you.
you immediately receive $100.
It was just a principle.
And then you go to the board to draw out a card. If you get the Queen of Hearts, that is
Can we never bring that up?
And
the
Bob was
prize.
yelling,
Patch
"What?
now.
I would have done this and I would have done that.
Nice flop.
And I knew because you were a little quiet. I was like, I think I did pull the right.
And Jordan open-ended.
I just went on tilt right now.
I'm not winning money. I'm living on my last full. That's not exactly winning at Ridge.
Top 2 against top set on a dry board.
I hit top
this-
2 at the
that
same
was-
time.
I think I was doing
It's
that.
like a month.
Yeah.
I think I was doing that.
It was at 10 high at
Well, we
first,
don't need to talk
but you
about
checked it. Then the queen came and he bet out, so he has a set of queens. And
Patch
I
bets out.
So I
Buddha
raised
bets
him.
25 to see where he's at, but Patch immediately bumps it up to 50.
At the time,
Oh, there was a flush draw and a straight draw.
Jordan trying to
little bit
decide
out there.
if he's going to stick around on this open-ender, and he does.
So it wasn't necessarily
he knows how
Buddha gets the information he was looking for and gets out of the
I
way.
got a set of like 6s or whatever it was. but-
Whatever. I gotta go.
Check, check.
I think I'm at 100.
Not a great run out there for Patch, particularly the jack and more specifically the ace, and even stronger the run out of the clubs. Jordan checks it here. It would be within Jordan's realm to try to check raise this even on the river. So Patch to Showdown takes that pot down.
Just gets in him, wins it, moves on to the next one.
Pretty fun game.
Although he did, hey, well, you did take a chance on the king queen. I can't say you're not exactly not taking chances.
Thank you for recanting.
I just was saying I prefer you to lose a hand here and there.
It's coming in 2 hands, don't worry.
Yeah.
2 hands.
No, not
Added hope.
Not that.
You have to be out of here.
Full burden, 25 to be up in 2 hands.
Bill's going to play his first hand of the night here and pick up pocket nines. Calling the raise from Kyle. Kyle, folks, if you're not familiar around these parts, the 10-8 is called the shimmy. And oftentimes when shimmy is on the table playing, people like to play that, and then if they win with it, brag about it. But in the meantime, shimmy with ace-king. I do not expect a smooth call here from shimmy. I anticipate a 3-bet. And there it is. Raise it up to 140. How badly does Kyle want to play that shimmy? Not bad enough. Now I'm wondering if Honey Bear thinks he's priced in here with a suited ace. His range can open up from time to time, but not this time. He's going to let it go, so we're going to go heads up. And Bill, really an unknown factor to this crowd in terms of cash play.
Start here. Call it.
And shimmy goes all in with his ace-king. I do like that Bill is thinking about this. And shimmy takes that down. We've got a dealer change. Gives us a moment to get caught up on this graphic, the cumulative winnings. And we did see a couple of players exit early. The Spaniard was in earlier, got felted and left. We saw Big Slick Rick. And so Patch and Sam and Shimmy well into the green. Honey Bear, Lumpy, Buddha looking to dig themselves out of a hole here. We are going till 10:15 tonight on the broadcast. Strong chance that these players will continue to play on.
He didn't call it. Oh, that's why.
And an update on the VPIPs. Lumpy continues to lead the crowd, 62%. Now that Shimmy's come in, he's playing half the hands since he sat down. King Jack for Jordan. He raises it up. Kyle makes the call, as does Singh. Heads up action. All hearts, nobody with a heart. Kyle still in the lead by virtue of the ace-6. Check it around, free card. Kyle with an ace and open ender now. And he bets the pot.
We got 2 We got 3 now, solid, except for multi-verse, so you don't wanna run them in the ground either.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, they need it.
That's right.
So
They need their time off. We do every 3rd weekend, that's over, so that gives us 3 weekends off. You know,
Yeah,
so.
that's nice. Every day tournaments, when
Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, cash on Monday and Friday. And sometimes we'll have cash up. It just depends on the area.
yeah, sure.
C4 raises to $15 total. C5 folds, 6 folds, 7 folds, 8. C9 raises to $40 total. $40 is the best call. Action on C4. Calls. Heads up going to the flop.
Check.
Checks from C4. Action on C9. C9, that's $45.
Honey Bear, I thought the gold rule was you should never have more blue chips than red.
Button is correct.
Gotta have an opportunity.
Straddle on the button.
I got extra tonight because I always
$5 straddle on
always
the button.
grab them, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't tip as much if I don't have them. But this is a night I could have just not gotten any.
Still early.
Rather hit it late than early.
Right.
You guys get Queen of Hearts tickets yet?
No, I should go get one.
5 on the button. Action on C2.
Queen of Hearts now? Is that what's going on?
No,
No, I mean, but that's
Yeah,
the.
I'm thinking
Calls
it's
5, C4 fold.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
the,
back to-
push?
Yeah, back to-
See, I still wasn't always that. Good switch.
C5 raises $20 total. 6 folds, 7 folds, 8 folds. C9 calls, 7 folds. C1 calls, C3 calls. We have
Yeah.
4
Oh,
players
they,
so
you know what they want? They want.
4 players going to the flop.
They want-
Yeah.
Action on C3 first. Check. C5.
Buddha, second pair, open-ended, Honey Bear, flush draw.
C9 folds.
Kyle
Always something to complain about.
with bottom pair. Sorry, Buddha with the bottom pair. I said second pair. Buddha bets out 35, and here comes the raise from Honey Bear on that flush and straight draw.
Okay, you got my money, but.
Hey, what are the sit goes on Saturday? 5:50? Yeah, so is it 5
Call from C5. Heads up action going to the turn.
Yeah, so is it like 2,500?
It's 3,000.
All else goes on the right that count.
And now Honey Bear, even more outs.
750, something like that, yeah. Yeah.
60, 30, something like that. Oh, yeah, if it's 50, it's 20. That's an extra.
Yeah, but 10 players.
Yeah, right.
Now you're playing 10 hands with an extra player. You have to be, where to get there.
Close the door. Oh, close the door. Yep.
Yeah, I understand you were saying you weren't sure. I was just speaking on whether,
$3.
if that was.
303 is the button.
Honey Bear is going to shove all in here, and tough decision for Buddha. Yes, he's open-ended. Yes, he has the best hand so far with the pair of jacks. But there's so much in this pre-flop range that Honey Bear could have. And Buddha's going to let it go. I don't think when he looks at the live stream tomorrow, he's going to necessarily be too unhappy with that fold. That was a move from Honey Bear, who's usually a pretty, tight player.
Really hard, but you might call it.
And they're discussing that right now. Hey, I've got a special guest coming in here to the booth. Everybody on the chat knows him as T-Bold.
Yes.
And T-Bold, I'm glad you could make the run over here. Start out by introducing yourself, and then as we get between the hands, let's talk about this mixed game group that you have and the games that you play.
Okay, I'm T-Bold. I'm a retired high school math teacher and playing poker, oh Lord, let's see, 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Way before the poker boom, when everything was all limit games. And, you went out to Atlantic City in my third or fourth year, and we were playing limit hold'em, limit Omaha, high-low split, and fell in love with the limit games. And then the poker boom happened, and all of a sudden, limit pretty much just died.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's making a comeback, and thanks to Joe, I think I'm going to murder his name here, Googleman.
Yes.
See what we got here.
All right now, Honey Bear picking up pocket tens after taking that pot down. And Jordan not going to continue here with ace-jack. So back-to-back pots here for Honey Bear, much needed because he is trying to dig himself out of a hole. And how long has this group been going now, you and Joe and the core of the group?
I would say a year to 2 years, maybe. It's been a while. It's been, Joe contacted the reserve and said, hey, we want to have a mixed game here. And I remember the very first one, we had a 4-8 mixed game. And it was a blast. I think we had six or seven people, and and talk about the evolution of like why that happened and stuff like that, and see what we got going here. We got a little action.
Well, I'm hoping I don't get stuck at work again. Thursday. C1. Yeah, I'm working on Thursday. C1 calls, C2 calls, action on the button.
But Joe actually was. He was out for a while. He had some medical thing going on, and last Wednesday I had a heart ablation, so that's why you haven't seen me around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally I'm a pretty regular tournament player here, but feel 1,000% better. Love U of M doctors. Can't thank them enough. This is what we got going here. Is Honey Bear in it? He flop trips. Yeah, he's got trips, right?
Yeah, he does. He's got a trip twos, and you'd think with as many people that came into this pre-flop, there would be a lot more, but Buddha's going to stick around with an 8, and he's way behind.
Yeah, let's see if he can hang on there.
Honey Bear's going to help him out a little bit here by putting a bet out, and good thing.
It was good instincts by Buddha there. That he figured that the king probably didn't help, but he just kind of knew his 8s weren't any good.
And we did have a special live stream for your group. I remember being in the box with Frenchie, Eli. I really learned a lot about that. But just to give some of the basics to the folks here, these are all no-limit games that you're playing.
Limit.
Or, I'm sorry. They're all limit games that you're playing. What's your buy-in?
Well, I think technically the minimum is like 200. If we play, sometimes we play 8-16 or 6-12. It's kind of what most of the players want to be. I think the last, I missed the last time because I was, I told you I was sick and stuff like that. But we've been playing 10-20. We played 10-20 on the stream, and I would think with a 10-20. I mean, it's still a $200 buy-in, but $500 would, that would, you'd be running really bad if you lost $500. So we encourage people to talk about the mixed games. Right, there's like basically 3 types. There are draw games, flop games, and okay, I'm losing my mind here. Draw, flop, and the stud games.
The stud games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And on the stream here, we couldn't get the stud thing going, so we just played draw and flop games.
Sure.
But the draw games that we play, let's see what we got here. Ace Jack, Shimmy's in there with,
Shimmy with the shimmy.
So we got another one in
And Shimmy, he is.
I think that's the Woodhaven Nuts, isn't it?
That they call it the Woodhaven Nuts. That's right. And he can't resist.
He used to be a dealer there at Woodhaven.
Yes, yeah.
He was a dealer, and there was a lot of the guys that were, they went to the casino down here, and and then I think a lot of them like ended up here too, so there's quite a few, but yeah, he was a Woodhaven dealer. Yeah, that we used to call that the Woodhaven Nuts for, it just became a legendary hand.
Yes, right.
So the draw games that we have are triple draw, deuce to 7 triple draw, which is, think of like draw poker. You get 5 cards, okay? And instead of trying to make the best hand, your best hand is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of no straights or flushes. Okay, so
let's see how things go here real quick for Bill.
250.
Shimmy coming in. Bill a 2-1 favorite.
And nobody's got a heart, do they? Oh, Shimmy's got a heart.
Shimmy's got the heart, but it doesn't matter now. And a little extra insurance, and Bill will take that down.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Yeah. So we had deuce to 7 triple draw, which is you tried to make it's a draw poker game. You get dealt 5 cards. There's a round of betting. The betting is very similar to Hold'em. You have 2 low bets and then 2 high bets. So like here, whatever, pre-flop and flop are the low bets, and then the 3rd and 4th street are the high bets. So if we were playing 10-20, it'd be $10 after the deal. And then you draw, and you have to declare an order. So position is huge. So if you're first, you tell them how many cards you want, like 1 or 2 or 3. Usually it's only 1 or 2. Or you could stay pat. You don't have to draw. And then there's a bet. Then there's a second draw. There's a bet. And then there's a third draw. And then there's a bet. And the best hand again is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, which is called the wheel. Yep. So, and then so that's one of them. Then there's one called Badugi, which is actually a Korean word. So we got here. Kyle's got king queen. Oh, he 3-bet it. Jordan might come in here.
Yeah, he might come in here. Jordan, this is definitely within Jordan's range. And the price point might be right. I think he would like to come in for a little bit cheaper than that, even if it is a raise. But he's going to let it go.
Let it go. Right. So Badugi is a draw game, and you get 4 cards. So that's great. And so the best hand in Badugi is 1, 2, 3, 4. But you want to make a Badugi with 4 cards of all different suits. Okay. So the best hand would be 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what the suits are, and then and it's just like a triple draw where you have the best the best 4-card Badugi. Now if somebody pairs up or matches one of their cards, so like let's say they had ace of clubs, deuce of hearts, 3 of spades, and 4 of clubs. So you got 2 clubs.
Yep.
And somebody had 4 unmatched cards, like even up to like a king or queen, they would win that hand. Okay. And so you want to make a Badugi, and then but if you don't, then you go to the 3-card, and then you go to the. I mean, I've never heard of a 2-card. I mean, I guess theoretically it's possible. But there is, you can bluff in this game because, like Badugi and triple draw, because I mean, you got ace 2, 3, and maybe you have that 4 of clubs. You got a great 3-card, and sometimes 3-card hands do win the pot.
5 players going to the flop here.
Honey Bear's got a spade draw. Kyle hit king. Kyle hit his king.
Oh, I'm doing that a lot tonight.
Boy, Honey Bear.
Perfectly,
KMG.
I know, I'm doing exactly what
Now they're calling him MGM Bob, acting out of turn. To a certain degree, that's deserved.
And
I just look over at your head.
I know I look like a nerd, not bullying.
Right.
Jordan with middle pair here.
Extra information.
Even the shenanigans going on there to his left, I don't see him continuing.
yeah, I don't see Jordan calling with an 8 here. He could, I guess, but
So now we go heads up.
that's a great card for Kyle.
And Honey Bear is going to continue here.
Didn't Kyle make the final table in one of your tournaments recently? I think I was watching it.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good young player. Oh, he got there, or Honey Bear got there.
Honey Bear got there.
Let's see
Kyle
what-
bets out 80. Let's see if Honey Bear decides to raise this.
Oh, he's going to raise. It's
Yep,
just-
he's reaching for raising chips.
I think Kyle can get away from this.
Okay, so I thought I remembered 5.
His kicker's not that good. It's tough, though.
And what could be going through Kyle's mind is that because Honey Bear is in position, this spade gives Honey Bear bluffing options. Gives him an opportunity to push Kyle off the hand.
Yeah.
Kyle, he's a young player. He can get a little stubborn from time to time. Doesn't like being pushed around, but this time he makes the right read
made the
and
right
lets
read.
it go.
Right. And then,
Yep.
So then the next, so I talked a little bit about 2 of the draw games that we play, and then there are the flop games. Okay. Now, theoretically, we could play limit hold'em because it is, but it's almost it's almost never called. What happens is we get 6 people. Each person gets to call a game or 2 that they want to play.
Okay.
And it lasts a round. So like it would be Kyle the button would always start with Kyle.
Yep.
And you would play in this case 1, 2, 3, whatever, 8
Yep.
hands of it or whatever. And then when it passes Kyle again, then the game would switch. Moves around. So.
Now, do you limit the table size to 8 players? Can you play 9-handed? Can you play 10-handed?
No, 8 is about the most you can do. And if we do have 8, what happens is we 2 players have to sit out in some of the games because literally there's just not enough cards.
Not enough cards.
Yeah. And so it'd be the 2 people like just behind the button, that would. Or I think it's 2 behind the button. They would just sit out, and so nobody's got really good hands here. Let's see what we get. Oh, somebody! Ooh, queen! Wow! Let's see. Oh, everybody hit. Oh, even Kyle. He's got a flush draw.
Bottom pair and a flush draw.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some action on this.
Patch, top pair. He's going to bet out. Lumpy not going anywhere.
And then Kyle's gonna either call or raise because he's got.
And he does raise this up.
Yeah, well, he's got the heart. He hit an 8, and he's got the flush draw. Not a good one, but it's still there. So, the flop games are like the big one that is like Omaha high-low split. That's probably the most common mixed game that people have maybe played that just kind of just play hold'em, and that's 4 cards. And you have to have 8 or better for low. Frenchie had a comment. He said everybody says that Omaha is their best game, in the mixed games because it's probably the game that most everybody has played. And let's see here. Patch is still there. Kyle's still leading, right?
Kyle is going to keep the pressure up here. Patch quickly, not going anywhere, makes the call, and this pot grows. And a brick there for Kyle.
Let's see if he goes again. I think he's going to. Oh, he's going to bet. Did he go all in?
He did go all in.
Wow. Patch has got to be sick about that. He's thinking, is my queen any good? My kicker any good?
And, you know, we go back to the action pre-flop. There was really no action pre-flop. The action started on the flop. And Patch is going to make the call and take down a big pot.
Wow, that's a great call.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, 10-jack was on the flop. I mean, he could have flopped a straight.
Yep.
He made a, wow. That's...
Kyle showed a lot of heart here, and I
Absolutely.
think when Kyle goes back to watch this, if I were going to critique myself in that situation, every move that Kyle made seemed pretty quick. It seemed pretty bluffy. We talk all the time about cadence.
Yes.
And if somebody gets a little bit off of that cadence, it becomes a tell. And in that case, I think Patch is, if he were to ask Patch later, Patch would tell him, look, I just never believed you. You weren't doing anything that I felt I could believe.
Well, when the king came on the turn, it was like you're right, he didn't slow down.
No.
You know, and so, I mean, these guys are all better, you know, than me at, you know, No Limit Hold'em. But the cadence thing, though, the king comes in, he's like, he didn't slow down. Wouldn't even think about the king. So maybe think he doesn't have a king, and then the 5 is obviously a brick. So,
right.
You know, so that's an excellent point. So we have the flop games like Omaha High-Low Split, and now there's actually a 5-card version of that. It's called like Big O, Big Omaha. But it's in our game, it's a limit version now. In Vegas, it's, you know, it can be played pot limit, you know, and but that's actually a high. If it's Big O, it's high, typically. You know what I mean? But
right.
And I know that PLO is, you know, PLO is picking up a lot of steam and stuff like that.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah, and that's, you know, I think part of the reason for that is that you're getting a lot of, you know, really good Hold'em specialists. No Limit Hold'em specialists, so people, and that's one of the reasons to play these games, you know, these mixed games, is that, you know, the experience, like, you know, is, I mean, it's hard for people to be like super experts unless they're playing super high limits, you know, 100, 200 or whatever. But here, the Omaha High-Low 8 or better. Low hand must be 8 or low to qualify, meaning that there has to be 3 cards, unmatched cards below an 8, and then 2 in your hand. And wheel is the best low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes a little getting, you know, used to reading the board, but it's once you get it, it's pretty easy. You know, you figure out, okay, what's the best possible low right now. And like if the flop came 8, 7, 6, then Ace Deuce is the best low. But then if a 2 comes on the turn, then Ace 3 is the best low. And but people pick that up pretty quick. And you know, we've had it in our game. We've had drop-ins. I remember Lisa came, and she plays here, and she sat right in, and you know, fit right in the game. Lori came one time.
Yep.
You know, one of your tournament regulars, and you know, and you know, and I think the fact that it's limit, that you know, people, it helps people want to play. You know what I mean? They're not going to get wiped out in one hand. Although we do play one. Technically, it's a no-limit game, but we put a cap on it, like you guys capped the PLO.
Right.
You know, there's a game called Kansas City Lowball, which is deuce to 7, but it's a single draw. So, and that was the game that was actually, at one time, they were going to make it the World Series of Poker game. It was going to be for the championship. But it's, you know, again, best hands 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 to different suits. You get dealt, and then there's only one draw, but you can, you know, you can bet anything. But we cap it depending on the limit. Like if when we were playing 10-20, we cap it at 250.
Okay.
You know, and the reason for that obviously is you don't want that game to dominate. You know what I mean? I mean, if you made it unlimited, then what would happen is, you know, everybody's sitting there with $1,000. You know, you could lose that $1,000. So,
but the flush not coming here for Patch. He does have the ace, sing, rivers, 2 pair, and bets it and takes it down.
What did he? How much's that pot? 204.
Yeah, he takes a profit of $79.
Yeah.
The Reserve Poker Club here in Toledo, and I've got T-Bold here, and we are talking and continue to talk about the mix game. There is a group on Facebook called mixed game poker players of Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. And you've been coming here to the reserve about once a month, sometimes twice a month.
Yeah, we try to get twice a month.
Twice a month.
If we can get it.
And it's a separate game off to the side that, again, as T-Bold mentioned, typically 8 players, but certain games can only be played with 6 players. It's all limit games.
Yeah.
And the graphics that James has been putting up on the screen for us, one of the things that you guys do is you bring a printout.
Yes.
Of each game.
It's a little card on
the card.
Yep.
And you put the card out to declare what game you're playing.
Yeah.
But then also the parameters of that game look like what James has been putting up on the screen with the description.
Yes, yes.
And the reason I bring that up is because it is a limit game, typical buy-in, 200 to 5 here. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Let's get back to this action.
1, 2, 3,
Sam's fives are still good.
Yeah, Honey Bear's got a pair of deuces, but I think he might. Well, let's see. The Sam bet says he might win this.
But the point is, what I have experienced, not firsthand playing, but what I have seen with this group, is that it's a very friendly group.
Yes.
And if you sit down and you maybe don't know anything about these limit games that you guys are playing, you are excellent at explaining it to people, giving them an opportunity to learn these games.
Yes.
And as I've had this conversation with Mike Flynn before, Big Papa, the ability to come in and expand your horizons.
Oh, absolutely.
Expand your poker acumen in these games is significant.
Oh,
very significant.
Yes.
Carries back over into No Limit Hold'em.
Yeah, yes.
Right?
Oh, absolutely, it does. And, when I was a kid, I used to play chess, and there was a guy he's a grandmaster named Ben Feingold, and one of the things he said is that, I saw one of his recent videos, like how to get better, and he says, basically, you got to play the games. You got to play, and here too, I've fairly inexperienced in the No Limit tournaments, but I did cash. I've cashed a couple times. Ironically, at one night I split a Monday tournament with my 2 other Trenton residents, Coach and Cat. So it was like a Trenton trifecta. We got down to 3, and we chopped the Monday night tournament. But and one thing about I love the reserve is that everybody is so friendly. They absolutely do not tolerate players berating anybody. Out there. People sometimes get upset, but you don't hear you're terrible and stuff like that. And I think that's just the thing of the management here, and you can see it when. Your just recent tournament series you had. You just crushed the $200,000 guarantee and stuff like that.
Right.
Trying to get this thing. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. And but it's it's just only I think it's just only growing. I would be playing in your April series, but I'm going to be down in Florida for a few weeks. So but otherwise I would definitely play your Millie, your anniversary series. Yes, absolutely.
Four-handed going to this flop. Nobody with an ace.
Sing's got the flush draw. He's got the nut flush draw. And he's the only one that's got anything. See if he takes the...
Yeah, I don't see anybody else sticking around.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I like that Singh under the gun bets out there.
Yeah.
Definitely the right thing to do.
Yeah. And so...
you mentioned earlier that when the boom came for No Limit Hold'em, everybody goes back to the Moneymaker days, that day, or that World Series that really got people jumping into this game. And No Limit Hold'em, and particularly for me, around that time I was playing in a Monday night tournament series, and I had played poker all my life.
Okay.
Got into that Monday night game and thought, I'm not playing those other games. And it wasn't your games, but it was the home games. It was the AC Deuce.
Oh, yeah.
It was the night baseball, day baseball, crisscross. All of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as I started playing this game, I thought, I'm never doing that again. I mean, this is so much more fun.
Yes.
I then start, when I was traveling on the road, I would go to casinos that would have limit games, whether it was 7-card stud, which is what I grew up on,
Right.
or there would be other limit games. And I'd say to myself, oh, limit game, no, it's not going to be. And then you look at the table, and it's tons of chips. I mean, there's a whole different strategy there.
Yes.
That if you don't get it, you know, it's something that you have, as you said, you got to play the games. You have to acquire that knowledge. But once you do, it's a whole nother realm of games to be playing.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, I would probably say, you know, of the regulars that I'm, you know, I probably have the sixth most of experience. Like Joe, Eli, you know, I think they were dealers. The guy we call Matisow,
no,
he's you know, he's very experienced. And
5 players going to this flop. It's Rainbow, and right now those 7s are going to stay in the lead here for Bill. Bill, a brand new player here to the live stream cash game. And Sam makes the correct position bet as everybody just checks around. And this might go through unless Bill wants to stick around with those 7s.
It's an under pair to two cards on the flop, though. That's, you know.
Honey Bear's too busy telling a story there. And I did miss something here, T-Bold. Typically, this would be when I declare it is the Power Hour here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. And this has been a 1-3 no-limit hold'em cash game. $200 to $500 buy-in. We call it the Regular Joe Poker Show. And we will be going another hour here. And what we see in the Power Hour, we're going to see some ranges opening up because we've got some players that are stuck, and they're going to look to see if they can make up some of that difference here in the last hour.
Are they going to play double board hand?
They might do one. They're not on the Regular Joe. We don't do those every hour like we do on the no-NIT game.
Okay.
But they might close out with a double board bomb pot.
Yeah. So, but you know, you want to. It's a very friendly group. You know, it's extremely friendly. You know, and like you say, you got the card out there, and we've had, you know, people that have never played some of these games, and they sat right in and done okay, you know. I remember Lisa scooped me in a 7-card high-low split pot, you know, and I'm like betting, and I'm like trying to get her off a hand, and you know, and I'm like, I could just see it coming. It was, I didn't have I don't think I had a pair, and I could see her low was getting better, and she stuck around to the river, rightfully so, and you know, there's all of a sudden like $200 or $300 going her way, you know, but that's, you know, she has good poker instincts, you know, but going back to the 3 games, so we had the flop games.
So Lumpy now hits his gut shot with the 7 with 6. Patch was the only one with the flush draw, and Sam also.
That one was so good just because it was so.
Oh no, Sam did not get there.
Let's see, Patch still in,
but Patch is going to stick around for that $35 to see if he can get. The flush doesn't come.
I don't think he's going to call.
And
they wrote in the dorm room.
Yep.
He's going to let it go. Yeah. So we've got, like I said, we had the draw games, the flop games, and the third type, or the stud games. Like you said, 7-card stud is a game that everybody grew up on.
Yeah, but it's just
and
like,
the 2 main versions of that are stud. Everybody knows. I mean, I would assume everybody knows stud, although some people have never played it. You know, we had remember we had a couple of dealers. You know, when we were doing mixed games, they asked us what to do. You know, and it's like, and of course they were young. You know,
right.
They were young, so they were like, you know, and like, what do you mean you don't know how to deal stud? You know, and it's like, well, you know, showing my age here. You know, and but 7-card stud, you know, which. Again, 2 down, 3 up, 1 down, and it's 5 betting rounds in stud. And then the other version of stud is, one of the versions is Raz, which is 7-card stud but low. But straights and flushes don't count against you, so the best hand in Raz is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, and if you ever watch any of the coverage of Raz on TV, people, they hate it. The players hate it because your hand only gets worse. You know?
Right,
You know?
right.
So we got here Honey Bear. It's got two ace tens. Bill's got fives. Oh, Buddha raised.
Okay, I was getting a read that when you reached for the reds.
A little bit of pot control here from Buddha. Bill picking up a pocket pair again. He had sevens before, now he's got fives.
But Shimmy's in there with the 2-4.
And 2-4 for Shimmy. Five-handed going to the flop.
That an ace comes right. Oh my God! Well, no, he didn't flop the open ender.
Continuation bet here from Buddha. Possibly. Let's see. 104 in the pot. He's going to bet. Looks like 35.
Let's see.
60. He puts a $60 bet out there.
You know, that might get through. Because
This might get through. And
Yeah.
Bill finally, the last time he didn't stick around with his sevens, but he is going to stick around this time with
Okay.
his fives.
Yeah, that's not the result that Buddha wanted, I don't think. Yeah,
Check, check, free card.
He's going to give it up unless he hits.
Oh, boy, and Bill
Oh, yeah.
didn't need it, but he gets
Yeah.
a set on the river, and he shows the fives.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, and so then you got Raz, and then the other version is 7-card stud 8 or better for low. It's just like Omaha 8 or better for low. So if it's a split pot game, but the low has to have 5 cards under an 8 that don't match, and if they don't, then the high end scoops the game, scoops the thing. And
Now, we were talking about the buy-in for coming here on Sunday at noon,
Yeah.
joining that group. Typically, it's wise to buy in for 200, possibly up to 500.
Yeah.
Each one of these games, not all of them are a small and a big.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Or they
yeah.
all are.
Yeah,
Just- okay.
Yeah, usually it's the flop games are just like
Yes.
so it's small big blind.
But the draw games,
The draw games are the first 2 rounds are
Somebody already
are the first 2 rounds are the small bets, and then the last
Okay.
2 draws. So you get dealt like let's just say deuce of 7 triple draw. You get dealt cards, and there's a small
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there's a blind there,
They never used to.
2
They never used
blinds,
to.
I do
and then
that for the fun of it. Like I count every single time.
and then you have
And I'm pretty confident that I'm like.
then you have the
overly
5.
accurate,
Well, let's say again 10-20. You
but-
get a $10 bet on that
Yeah,
round,
Yeah, you can't really. do
and
much.
then
My friend got,
then there's a draw,
you go
one
to
draw,
Baltimore
first draw,
Horse
another
Show, they just
$10 bet,
started double back.
and then the
He-
second and third
he's
draws
like,
are the big
"They
bets, the
have
$20
double
and
back."
$20 bet.
4 players
Within
here.
20 minutes. Comes over. and he's
Honey
like,
Bear getting the best of it.
Yeah, he's got the
Top
jack.
pair, and not
They
much
came
for
down with a suit on,
Buddha.
and
Let's
like,
see if he wants to stick around. I don't see him sticking around for 70 bucks with pocket twos.
No, he's
going to let it go.
He's not in a good position there.
Yep.
Oh, we lost it. Oh.
And we got a little bit of a glitch here. Not sure if that's my RTV. And we did lose some audio here. Eye in the sky.
It's almost like the internet slowed.
Something. See if we can get some info here from Eye in the Sky. And while we get this worked out, we're going to shift over to the 5-year anniversary, April 9th through the 19th. And we're going to live stream the final table on April 20th. This is a Millie again for us. We are very experienced at running these. $600 buy-in, $40,000 starting stack, 30-minute levels for all of the day ones. We do have a turbo. And I think there's more than one turbo in this mix, and those are 20-minute levels. But otherwise, when we get started again on the day 2 on the 20th, those will be 40-minute levels. We have satellites coming your way, the first of which begins this Thursday. That'll be a $65 buy-in with the chance of getting a $600 voucher. 1 in every 10 players are going to get a $600 voucher to move on to a day 1 of their choice. between April 9th and the 19th for this Millie.
Yeah, that's a great value. I mean, you're paying $65, so the house is only taking $5 basically from each player, and then they're dumping $60 into the buy-in. So I mean, that's one thing about playing at the reserve. Even the cash games, the value is just amazing here.
Yeah, and we saw this this past week with the series, and it was that Team Michigan group that got together with Jim and Marissa, and when they sat down months ago to put the planning together, it was Jim and Marissa as well, but Plouffe was definitely driving the idea that, look, we want to have a big series, and we want it to be for a wide range of players to be able to play. And this is a look at the event number 1. Our kickoff was a $100,000 prize pool guarantee. We, of course, crushed that guarantee, and Dan wound up taking that down for the handsome trophy in his hand and $25,400 for first place.
Wow. Yeah.
And then event number 2, Arthur Sacco, better known to everybody as Sacco. Okay. And in that monster stack, also on that Sunday, he wound up taking first place and a $3,600 prize, or first place for that one. And then we saw Sacco on the final table.
Yes.
For
I was watching that.
Yeah, for the main event.
I was watching that. Yeah. Yes. That's some run good. Like I said, I had the heart ablation. I've had run good the last week, so otherwise, but I plan to get down here.
Event number 3 for the seniors, Keith, as in Bad Beat Keith Nielsen, and he's actually in the house tonight playing in that $65 tournament. Took that down 4,280. I did wind up playing in that. I took 8th place. I limped my way, or I folded my way into 8th place when I got down to that final table. That's the stack I was looking across the table at, and I thought, oh man, I need some help from Keith here to run a little deeper. But I was happy with that finish. But what a great event! The seniors, always so much camaraderie, and makes me think of your group for the mixed group, where you guys have a great camaraderie. We'll see if we get the picture up here from Eye in the Sky for number 4.
I usually bring the snacks too. That's always a big hit.
Yes. Ron Bell. I've known Ron for a long time. Such a nice guy. And he travels around MSPT, goes to Vegas. He basically plays wherever he can. But I consider him a hometown guy. And Max, the 8 Max, and No Limit Hold'em PLO. And he told me afterwards, he said, I'm not that much of a PLO player. And I thought, why not? I'm just going to jump in.
Right.
And, of course, he made the right decision, taking down $2,705.
Yeah. One of the things that we would like, in the mixed group.
Go ahead, in the mixed group.
Yeah, is eventually we'd like to have like a tournament, out here, whether it be, probably maybe either Omaha high-low or a triple draw or something like that. Or one of the things they have in Vegas is called TOE, which is it's triple draw, Omaha 8 or better, and stud 8 or better, TOE, which was, it's that's a nice mixture of all three. I played that. And Alan Kessler has with Chainsaw Series. He's a big promoter of mixed games.
The 2 very familiar faces here at the reserve, Shane Christie and Scott, the farmer singer, took down event number 5, the team event. And boy, that besides the bounty event, which we're about to talk about, this is always a lot of high energy. These guys took down a trophy each because they were the team, and then chopped up the first prize of $7,175.
Now, you can do the phone a friend on the team event, right?
Yes. That makes it so much fun. Event number 6 winner was Deep Stack Turbo, Jeremy Abelson, taking that one down for a first prize of $1,870. And then I'm going to keep going through these. I want to make sure that we get everybody some kudos here.
Absolutely.
And Xavier Gonzalez, the feature bounty tournament, my gosh, that was unbelievable energy where we had some big name players coming in here. 4 of them had a $1,000 bounty on them. Then a handful of players had a $250 bounty on them. But Xavier, look at the top there. Those are all green chips. Those are bounties he collected. on top of those bounties,
Were they-
taking down first place.
Were they $50 or $100 or 50 or 25 on this
Each one of the green is 25.
Right, so
It
the-
was a double green chip.
So it's $50 bounty.
So
Okay.
$50 bounties,
Yeah.
but each one of those green chips there.
I love
And
your,
then
I love
event-
your bounty events.
Yes, they're so much fun. Event number 9, and JR, he's the one in the middle, by the way. And he took this down. This was Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock,
Okay.
and taking down 3,300. But the big enchilada here for Ryan Hill, main event.
Yeah.
This was a $250,000 prize pool guarantee. We crushed that guarantee, over $400,000 in the prize pool. First place, $67,285.
And they didn't make a deal or anything, right? They played to the end.
Oh, they played right to the
Yeah,
end.
that's what I thought they
Yeah, there
did.
was no deal made there that time.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit a glitch, and we are going to sign off for the night. Our next live stream will be Thursday. That'll be the No-NIT, our Thursday staple, and we've got a great lineup for that. Buddha will be back. You're going to see Honey Bear. You're going to see Shimmy. You're going to see Dr. Boring. You're going to see Concrete Dave, MGM. It's going to be a fun one.
That's always a good group.
But for tonight, rather than this late do a reboot, which takes a little bit of a while, we're just going to go ahead and sign off. I want to thank T-Bold coming in here tonight and talking about that mix play. And again, they're going to be here at noon if you want to be a part of that. And if you want to learn more about it, you can find that group on Facebook. In the meantime, everybody, from everybody here, our family at the Reserve, please be safe.
Yes. Thanks for having me.